Hey y'all, we gonna run it one more time just to give a couple more people, even if it's just five of us. But this one is gonna be so good. So I'm gonna just run it one more time and then we gonna rock and roll. But yeah, this gonna be a good one. Let me see if I could do the thing. Y'all help me how I do it. How I do the thing. Oh, here it go, here it go, here it go. Hey y'all, I'm telling you, I know it's other stuff going on. I know it's other, panels and shows, and I hate to like ever go on top of anybody, but it's late and I was working and there was so much that happened today, and I was like, I gotta get on and just this might be like my favorite live yet. This may be my favorite live just for a few reasons. It may just be me, but I hope y'all doing all right. What up, Christy? What up? I hope y'all are doing okay. If you got to go on your troll page to drop down, whatever you got to do, I'm telling you, this is going to be worth it. I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible because it's late, but I just got some stuff in from work anyway, so I was like getting that downloaded and stuff. But today has been so interesting to me. That's why I couldn't let it go till the sun came back up before we talked about it. Cause this joint is crazy. Now I took a lot of time, y'all. I took a lot of time after like finishing my traditional work day, I guess you would say, to make sure I got some of these things together for y'all. So I hope that I don't have any slip ups like I did last night so that I can really let me empty my trash out. Wait, let me not empty my trash out actually, because last time I did that, some of my stuff got deleted. So this time we are just gonna like rock through. It's really no rhyme or reason on where to start. What up? Focused on you. What up? Yeah. And we might do a little giveaway tonight too. I ain't even thought about what it's gonna be, but y'all remind me if I get close to the end, if I ain't already said it yet. We're gonna do a little giveaway tonight just because I'm just so excited about tonight's live. So, anyway, I hope y'all are doing amazing. I hope you had a wonderful Tuesday. I hope you ate good food. I hope you chilled with good people. I hope you had good vibes. And I hope you detected all the bullshit around you. Like I felt like I was doing today. It was like I was working, then I had Mortal Kombat playing in the background, and I cried off of Mortal Kombat. And then I would like get on YouTube. I was catching people's lives and all of this stuff, and it was some crazy stuff happening today down to Jay Wilson's page. I'm sorry, y'all, but this is just too good. So I just want to begin. I don't know if I should begin with the most like, I think I'll begin with the most shocking video string out first, and then basically, if we need to show it again later, we will. But I think I'm gonna start with what really got me together, probably the most detailed string out, right? So the first thing I want to put up before we play it is just a little bit of reminder, and you can take, a second if you want to just pay attention to like what this actually says about, he says he's not narcissistic, of course, you know what I'm saying? And the question that supports this next clip is, whether or not narcissists will go to great lengths to fabricate a relationship. Will they go to great lengths? And it says, if you read right here, yes, individuals with narcissistic personality disorder are and habitual liars frequently go to extreme lengths to pretend they're in a relationship, even when one does not exist. This extreme deception is driven by several psychological factors. Since he wants to diagnose everybody, we're going to take a quick second to just go through this. Seeking validation and supply, pretending to be in a relationship helps project a desirable image, secure attention, and gain what psychologists, refer to as narcissistic supplies, like energy vampires. Fabricated narratives to sustain a grandiose self-image. They may manipulate their environment and create elaborate, deceitful stories about a non-existent romance to make themselves look more successful, desirable, or admirable. Simulated connection. They can convincingly mimic the emotions and behaviors of a genuine partner. That's so important, y'all, because that happens constantly with him. He knows how to mimic genuine behaviors, but anybody can see through it and tell that they're not genuine. We will have examples of that as well. A tactic often termed future faking to manipulate others to feed their own fantasies and living in a delusional reality. Some individuals operate in a continuous state of fantasy land to shield themselves from their own internal inadequacies or destructive urges. Psychological experts and observers note that these fabricated romances are maintained by controlling the narrative and utilizing deceit to serve their own ends. So just keep that in mind. I had to read through it because I feel like I've talked about the 48 laws of power. I've talked about narcissism. I've talked about exactly how he lines up with all that. And, for some reason, he gets to still push this narrative. So when you watch this video, keep in mind that this is a timeline. This is a chronology. I always say this word, but chronological. It's chronological. So it starts from this ride home where this is yesterday now. This is yesterday, and I made sure to get all the bits and pieces of it because sometimes I'll be wanting to post stuff, and sometimes I'll be wanting to sit back to see. You know what I'm saying? And I think I even posted about it yesterday, and this motherfucker was still dumb enough to get himself caught up in the lie. So anyway, it will start just because I think the way I uploaded this, I could only put 10 in the main one and I had to put everything else in like the media assets. So basically, it starts with him saying what he's about to do. He's on his way, mind you. Don't let nothing good get past you. Y'all better than that. You know what I'm saying? We ride it out over here. We ain't ride a live. No. But listen, it starts with he's on the way to the other house. Y'all, hear me when I say, okay, barumpa pum pum. He's on his way to the other house. Then we see him. He was on with Sparkles. He was coming. This is after a long drive. He ends up at his own motherfucking house. When I saw him come out his house, I was cracking up because he told everybody in the car he was on the way to the other house. Then he gets home to his house, turns his camera on. It's a mixture of arrogance and like forgetfulness and probably a tinge of drunkenness. But he gets to his house, turns the camera back on. Then he goes and he sits on the porch to go take Lyric for a walk. So he's on the porch. Mind you, all of this is going to string together tonight. This is like a motherfucking Jacob's ladder when you used to do the little string tricks and shit, cup and saucer type shit. This is all going to connect. But basically, he's out there and he's like, I'm about to go walk Lyric. Even then, I was like, I was like, let me not get ahead of myself because he didn't say where, if that was the end of his night yet. You know what I'm saying? I be trying not to get ahead of myself. I try, y'all. I try my motherfucking best. What up, Egyptian goddess? How you doing tonight? What up? What up? So I try my best to make sure I paid attention until today. Now there was enough going on today with the lives that I had to clip so we could go. This is gonna be a long live. I feel like this is gonna be at least an hour, so y'all can come and go. Whatever. But I'm telling you, if I slip up, I'm gonna have to private it. And this is my favorite live. I don't give a fuck if it's just me in here. It's my favorite fucking live already. So anyway, y'all know I got ADHD. Bring me back if I need to be. But anyway, so he says he's gonna go take the dog for a walk, and then he says he's gonna like work out somewhere, which we all know that's a motherfucking lie. Every time he put on a sleeveless shirt, we supposed to believe that's a gym experience. So he says all this on, and then this morning He confirms that he did not ever go to. I gave him so much benefit of the motherfucking doubt. I gave him the benefit of the doubt from the beginning to the end, from the rooter to the tutor, from the front to the back, baby. And when you see this, please tell me it's not. And if I'm tripping, I'm tripping. But let me go. Okay, let me make sure. Let me see which one I saved it in. And I'm gonna play this before we get started because this is what Jay Wilson said today. Even though we know you here.
And it's really funny because they'll use, I know you in the cloud. I'm not even in the cloud. I ain't in the raindrops. I'm not even in the wind. I'm on my platform. I'm in my house. I'm in my bed.
Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, fucking right. We know where you are. We know where you are each and every time. Now we're going to play this clip. And y'all, please, if you can get on your troll page, if you don't have to, you can just think about it, marinate on it. Some people going to catch it on the replay, but pay attention to this shit.
Hey, Creole. So, like now, I'm just coming on because I'm heading to the other house, and I think I'm going to Six Flags this week. I'm gonna do Six Flags. I want to go during the week.
Okay, it's my front porch. It's not a sunroom. This is my front porch. So I'm at the house. So it's my front porch. So yeah, I'm on the front porch before I go. Mhm. I'm getting ready to walk the dog because walking is very important. And they have a little gym over here in the park area. I'm gonna go work out. Yeah, Lyric is over here, baby. She is chilling. Hold on for a minute. Let me see if I can pull her up. She's chilling. Look at her. She is chilling over here looking. Look at her, my baby. Look at her. That's my baby. That's my baby.
Let me tell you all something. I was so tired yesterday that after I finished walking the dog, I took my shower and knocked out. I forgot to put the alarm on. And you know what? I got some really, really, really good sleep. So I am not mad. So again, just went to sleep. And so I don't even know what happened.
Do y'all hear that? Am I tripping? Am I tripping, or did we not just watch the chronology of you saying you were on the way to the other house that we hear so often? Y'all, if he could lie this time, how many times has he lied about it? I mean, it's like he walked himself into this bullshit. He stepped on the plank, blindfolded himself, and broke dance on that motherfucker. Over a fucking pond of sharks. Like shit gotta stop getting past this motherfucker because y'all telling me he literally said in the car he was on the way to the other house, ended up at his own house, said he had all these other plans because he can't keep up with his arrogance and the stuff that he's trying to deflect and distract from. So now all of a sudden you're going for a walk and you're going to go work out at the park, and then you're gonna see what you're gonna do after that. You're all sweet to Lyric. I didn't even point out his big fat thigh that is in the picture when he turns the camera over to the damn hyena that he's starving over there while he eat up the whole house and home. Okay, he literally changed the entire story and then woke up in the morning and can't even keep up with his own lies. He woke up and still said he walked the dog, took his shower, and went to motherfucking sleep. No other house, none of that. And so, with a straight face, said that's where he was on the way to in the car. Am I tripping or am I not tripping? I know I am not tripping. I know I'm not tripping, y'all. I know. What up, Queen B? I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all, I am not tripping. This has got to come to an end. Trespass this nigga. This is crazy. That is a blatant lie. You are so stupid and so arrogant that you let yourself like tell on yourself. Nobody has to even try. The only effort is to just compile everything so we can see that shit in real time and in person, the shit that's coming out of your motherfucking mouth. You want to dig in the air. That's the first fucking clip of the day. That's the first clip of the day. Please tell me that you got more going on for yourself than being this bad of a fucking liar. We ain't even gonna get. We is gonna get into. We gonna get into every motherfucking thing. We gonna get into every motherfucking thing because I know I'm gonna be busy the next couple of days, so I might not be able to do another live for a couple of days. And oh my goodness, forbid he get on here and say some more bullshit. Now where should we go next? We'll just go. We're gonna call some of these little intermissions because some of this shit is just so fucking ridiculous. Here's his latest from today and his fucking quilted shirt that is fucking ridiculous to even have purchased out the motherfucking store, to even have spent a dime or a dollar. If that won't in a free bin on the side of the road and you want on your last shit, that is like it and all. So we gonna play this real quick. And please pay attention to the fact that somebody wrote in the chat, I think it was FridgeNat, who he was going off on today. FridgeNat, run away, love. Run away, love. Run away. Okay, this is what we gonna look at real quick. He don't know me. The person asked, did me and him ever used to be friends?
I don't know who that person is, FridgeNat, and I've never acknowledged the person. All I know is they said that that person used my content, and I did my sweep, and I guess that person was struck, and they felt a little angry. But I don't frequent that person. I heard that person uses a lot of my content too. But again, I just do my sweeps, and how it comes out that way. That's all I'm gonna say. But again, that people want your attention. They want your attention, and I'm not interested. Yeah, I'm not interested.
Keep listening.
I'm not interested because people gonna be like another content creator up there thinking that the preacher who ain't never met her want her, and the white child, baby, that's pure tomfoolery over there.
So you are under the impression that I want your whack ass? He has just compared me to a Pastor Wallace situation. He did y'all not peep that? Like the delusion you have to think that this. First of all, you lied. You first of all you lied multiple times. I mean, like every breath that you take. But first you lied and said that you don't know me, which we know you do at this point. Like at this point, just stop lying. Just say you don't want to talk about me, just like you do Ness or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But first of all, you do. You know what I'm saying? Second of all, you didn't use the automatic thing. I've already debunked that I don't know how many times and put up the verbiage and showed the email and showed the difference between automatic and manual and every fucking thing that's possible. So there, we're over that. Then you tried to say that I'm mad because of that. That is not why I am mad at your bitch ass. It is on my page why I'm mad at your bitch ass, and it's because you thought that you could just sit up there and cuss somebody the fuck out for asking, or not even asking, just saying I would rather fly to Dallas than take the bus or the train to Dallas when you was requesting 75 additional dollars from people on top of their time and their money with no discount, and also literally telling them that there is no activities going on other than riding on the bus and then coming back on the bus and staying at a hotel and you figuring out your own shit. Like, I asked a legitimate question and you decided that I was a bitch you could fucking cuss out, and I'm not that bitch ever. Nowhere, no matter where I am. And you was gonna hear it. So stop acting like it's telling half the story. Stop leaving shit out. Cause every time I'm gonna check your ass. As long as you keep lying, I'm gonna keep checking your bitch ass. So please know that while you sitting your bitch ass in the clouds. Let's see. We are gonna go ahead and go to his another kind of and no, I think we were going somewhere with this. We were going somewhere with this. Y'all know my ADHD. I done lost it, but that's all right. So this is, oh yeah, we can start here. First of all, he tried to brag on this fucking tacky ass outfit he got from JC Penney, or this shirt he got from JC Penney, which you could tell it's from JC Penney a mile a fucking way. And then pulling out that damn Brahmin bag again, like it goes together, or that it should even go by itself. So here is this one real quick, and I'm gonna answer a work email that just came in.
I like it too, Coffee. That's why I picked it up, and it's gonna go well today because I got my. Hold on for a minute. So it goes well with my Brahmin bag today. So I'm wearing it with the bag today. So this is what we giving today.
Sorry, y'all. I'm getting work emails in at the same time. So, okay. So, I think this is the one where it leads into him talking about the Rico situation. Now, mind you, that both Lovely Love and Stomp Down, which you know, Stomp Down's chat blocked me again. Just gonna mention that again. They blocked me. They took a real executive order and blocked me when I was being very polite and didn't say anything rude, especially not anything rude to the person who's running, you know, the show. But regardless, look, I love to see a motherfucker like Jay Wilson get jumped. And first Stomp Down came in there and checked them. All of a sudden, you know, he got an issue with emails because Stomp Down was like, I received a lengthy email, you know, but that you had something to say about me and the Ricos or whatever. And this is going to lead into the next set of clips. But, you know, he was like, oh no, like that never happened. Like I never said anything. I'm not even thinking about it or whatever. Like, and then he blocked him. So I got the screenshot. I put it on my community wall. But then he blocked him. So all the messages disappeared. And then Lovely Love made a comment about him riding in the car. And he started going on her and her man. You know what I'm saying? Just all around mad. And we going to, after we cover this Rico situation, we going to cover the car, which is a whole, y'all, bear with me and pay attention because some of these clips are like layered. Like some of these clips he is on that bottle allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Some of these clips. So we gonna go with everything at once, okay? All right, so we gonna start with I think this is the one he didn't have time to talk about anybody else.
That there are some issues with the two Ricos.
Wait. We ain't gonna start there. We ain't gonna start there. We gonna start with how he isn't paying attention to everything. Let me see. Um dang. Let me see which one. Which one is it? Did I upload that one? Um okay, yeah, maybe it's this one. Okay, here we go.
And even though I am not talking about anything except the state of the sector without talking about soul, I can still be on. Didn't have to drop a link. And if I do have a panel, I can. I can do whatever I want with this panel or this platform because it's mine. And I know I owe no allegiance to no one. I don't have to be nice to nobody. I just do what I want to do. It's that simple. I don't have time to sit here and really talk. I can't talk about what these people are doing, what they're doing in their life, because I refuse to watch. I refuse to watch. Do something with your life. Do something with your life. You know, I mean, do something. I'm good. Y'all hate hoes. Y'all hate hoes. And that's what it is. Begging hoes, hating hoes, welfare hoes, all up, and all the above. And it's quite sad. But you can get mad, out of sight, out of mind.
So in the same breath that he don't talk about anybody, he calling people hating hoes, begging hoes, welfare hoes, all kind, like, do you think that the slick shade is not obvious to people? Do you think that everybody around you is stupid and you are the smartest person in the motherfucking room? Because I promise you, you are not. I promise you, you are not. And you saying this, and y'all see the fucking ugly ass outfit, that Soul Train reject shit he got on? This is all from the same motherfucking day. Today. Literally in the same breath that he don't talk about nobody or anything like that, but then watch in the same outfit, what does he do?
Now, somebody said that the Ricos are cutting up. They said that Rico is now. What I heard is a Rico was trying to get with a Rico, so it could be a Rico. Now I don't know if that's true, but that's what I've been hearing. Okay, I heard there's a Rico charge going on. Does anybody know about that? That sounds very interesting. Oh my God. Correct me. Somebody is saying Rico the Brat sent Rico the Barber some intimate photos, and Rico is telling it. Is that true? I don't know. All I know is I saw one Rico, some messages, and then a blonde portobello mushroom pop out on his screen. Mm. Mama.
Y'all know that was the highlight of his motherfucking day to talk about that. And I just want y'all to catch this part. I'm gonna try to just go back a couple seconds. Hold on. Do y'all see after he take the sip of that drink? You know when you taking you a shot or something, or you got a mixed drink and it got a little bite to it, and you do a little extra flinch or something like that. Like clearly it's not because it's hot, because you keep going back to it. But I think you back on that motherfucking bottle. And there's multiple times in these where we see this. That's why some of the clips are a little bit longer. But look at the face after you take the sip. You know, getting it together. Tell me, do it not remind you when you drinking? Look, even did a little snarl up. Even did the little lip snarl.
Mm.
Alcohol.
But this is the thing. Okay, so
Alcohol. I know alcohol when a motherfucker see it. I know it. What up, them slick? Yes, Jay, dried up, prune face Wilson is a pathological motherfucking liar. He absolutely is. He's always shopped at Big Bone American Cut Clothing Store, JC Penney's, and the bargain basement bins. You talking about a Black Friday cardboard box digging motherfucker? Absolutely. And yes, he did care about, he did say begging hoes when he was asking for my, oh, baby. You know, I love it when y'all lead me into my next topic. I love it because I spent a little extra time. I'm finished reading your comments, but no, he didn't say begging hoes when he was asking for tire money, water heater money. The nervous trifling man in his eyes red like he tipsy. Oh my gosh, it's so he walks into all of the signs. You feel me? And at the same time, all of the shit that he be begging for and needing, the Thanksgiving dinners of it all. You know what I'm saying? The getting from here to there. And remember when this whole tire debacle happened last week? Now, mind you, I'm bringing shit up from today. But I'm bringing shit up from today for a reason. I'm bringing multiple shit up for a reason. Because I noticed something when I was looking at these lives. I noticed something about the motherfucking car. I'm like, at first, because, you know, I was listening to shit and hearing shit, and it always sounded like he was like on the brink of an accident. You feel me? Like bunch of just screeching and bumping and clanking and you know what I'm saying? Shit that you know, I ain't no mechanic, but I couldn't explain it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, yeah, Thip Slick, those huge under eye bags tell the story that he drinks alcohol all night. Oh baby, we be all night by himself in the bed. You know what I'm saying? So basically, hold on, y'all. ADHD, help me. Where was I going? Oh my gosh, this is so important. Uh, the bottle. The motherfucking car. So He went all this shit about the what up, Daria? How you doing, boo? How you doing? I'm glad you up late. I know I got a lot of enthusiasm right now, but I feel like I'm just getting started. It's just so much shit going on. Oh my gosh. So I'm like listening and I'm like, why every time he hit like a bump or like something happened, because you watch his face, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of the people, I really observe body language, observe, how people like move and react and stuff, the shit that like they think is subtle when it's like loud as fuck. So I'm like, why every time he hit a bump or something, his shit is screeching and scratching? And remember when he went to go get the tires, he had the money for the motherfucking tires. He did not have the money for the alignment. The alignment was the surprise. Remember the word alignment, okay? So I'm like wondering, I'm like, is something else going on with his car? Is it his car? Because Brian brought it up when he was playing some clips, like thinking it sounded like he was about to crash. And I'm like, I be hearing this all the time too. His car is fucked up, y'all. Now I don't know nothing about motherfucking cars, but it's either the springs or what is it, the spring and shit, or it's I'm about to show y'all exactly what I'm talking about, but it's either that or it's the motherfucking it's called like the bushel or bush. I don't know. It's some parts in there that he obviously did not get enough money from the writer lives to fix. And when the dude mentioned the alignment, I said, "Damn, this nigga be cutting corners like a motherfucker. He be cutting all the crust off." I see. I don't know if he messed up because remember this is when his tire busted. His tire busted. He switched out cars because he got two cars that he takes such good care of, but he didn't have enough money for the tires and the alignment. Then he started begging for the tire money. Then he had to go back and get the tires fixed, right? And keep talking about how he takes care of his cars and all that. I'm like, for a motherfucker that be on a daily road trip, you would think you would actually like be getting your oil changed, your tires aligned, all of those things, get checking your brake pads, all of that stuff. Oil, all I only know the basic shit. Who am I? You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I keep hearing this shit. So let me see which one is the first one. Cause there's one where he's in this Blues Clues fucking shirt talking about, let's see which one it is. Maybe I didn't upload that one yet. Let's see if this is it. Let me see. I think this is it. If it's not, I'm gonna pull it. But I want y'all to listen. Listen, y'all. Listen, Linda. You gotta hear the car, and then if you can listen and see, if God has blessed you with all your senses, look at his face when certain shit be happening with them sounds, because he be trying to act like it's something going on around him. He don't know what the fuck, like what, you know what I'm saying? Like he gives very much like I pass gas, but like where'd that come from? You know what I'm saying? Watch this shit.
An alignment afterwards, but we just want to make sure we don't have any of those clunking and banging noises.
For a small motherfucking fee, they can fix your raggedy shit. Nigga, your shit is raggedy. Yo, his car is destroyed. Yo, his car, and that's not the only time. Like you will hear it throughout his videos in his car. You will constantly hear, "Oh yeah, that gut is coming fat." Violet, you turn violet, Violet. He is getting big awfully fast, and he don't know what to do with it because he don't have enough discipline to actually be in the gym. You know what I'm saying? He do not have the discipline to work out. He does not have the discipline to quiet the food noise. Wait till y'all hear these clips where he is giving advice on how to eat and how to keep your skin healthy. New advice. I mean, I thought it was bizarre when he did it before. But the fact that he's still looking at the same face we looking at, and we getting a little bit of a buffer because we're at least penetrating a lens. We're getting some sort of, barrier. He sees that motherfucker as close as possible. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Dari, this shit is crazy. Yeah, it's a 20. Listen, creaking and squeaking. He might as well be back on that magic school bus. You feel me? Right. He's driving to Italy in those buckets. That's what I'm saying. You in the car more than anybody. You driving more than you did when you was driving the bus. And you got the nerve to not be taking care of your shit but bragging because you got two motherfucking cars you ain't taking care of. Like, that shit need a white grocery bag hanging out the window. Like, you got to be kidding me. Lord, people still text me from where I'm telling y'all. Like, my job is crazy. That shit do not stop when the clock in. But that shit is crazy. Yes, he might as well park it and let it collect dust. This man's car is fucked up. Now let me see. Is this another situation? Hold on. Let me make sure it's not the same thing I just showed. No, this is different. Now y'all listen again, and there's other shit in there. But listen to this shit again.
If you can't come up and we can't have a conversation, then you're not gonna come up to my platform. I don't give people access to me with nefarious intentions, and I don't care who you are. And that's who I am. Stop giving people access to you who want to destroy you, or people who have ill intentions towards you. Stop giving them people access. First of all, again, emotionally unstable, loves you when you are good to him, but if there's a misunderstanding, he goes right off the handle. No emotional intelligence, none of that. So I would never try to befriend Rico.
Yes. So mind you, he's talking about Rico while he's literally talking about his motherfucking self. Like all these nefarious intentions and all that shit. That is him. That is him and what he has done to like every single person on this platform. At one point or another, he has had nefarious intentions, lured them over there, baited them, switched up, did everything. You are all the fucking things that you talk about. That is you, nigga. That is you. That is you in the flesh. You are literally the personification of all of this shit. Jay Hager, Caterpillar. I can't even say that. Cadaverous? Is that right? Cadaverous face Wilson is deranged and depressed. And yes, he is. You will see it as we continue to take this stroll down memory lane from today. We going to look at his motherfucking face when he says he's happy and the face don't match. You know what I'm saying? He can't afford a new car. No, he's house poor. Yes, he's house poor. He's poor in every way, but by the calorie, which he say he counting. That's where all his coins are going. What up, T Day? Yeah, how you doing tonight? Oh, it is 211. My God, or now it's 212. He can't afford those GLP-1 or that Botox no more. Drying up, baby. Looking like a California raisin. Looking like a motherfucking California raisin out there. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Now, mind you, just while we were talking about, and I'm gonna get some of these other things out the way. But one of the things that really blew me before we get back to some of the funnier bits is how I don't know if anybody was peeping his now who if somebody could help me out, who is it that he has beef with that has Haitian roots? Anybody that Jay Wilson has beef with that is Haitian on here? Is anybody like I feel like there's someone that has Haitian, roots that he beefs with on here. If anybody knows, please let me know from a troll page or some other page. That's what I thought. Oh my gosh. Ness, that's what I thought. I wasn't positive, so I didn't want to say for sure. I wanted to confirm, but that's what I thought, baby. The way he tried to shake. Yo, we about to talk about that because this pissed me clean off today. This pissed me clean off for so many reasons. I'm going to leave this up because this is very important. So he went through this whole thing today about Haitians, his concern about Haitians. But mind you, this was always when somebody was in the chat talking about Ness, right? So every time somebody's in the chat talking about Ness, and with Jay Wilson, we're talking about a motherfucker that has lied, as we've seen and debunked a million times, even about like striking people, flagging people, not just me, but other people. Like this whole automatic button thing. I didn't do this, I didn't do that. When you sat around and did all the shit you said you didn't do, like this is a motherfucker that like implies things in his chat, encouraging people to do it. All the things that he says is so like low down and grimy and dirty and nasty. He does all of that shit. He does all that shit. So he's sitting up here like every time somebody mentions Ness in the chat, he starts bringing up his concern for Haitians and ICE, and they're gonna come snatching y'all up, and y'all need to be. You'll see. You'll be able to tell when he's talking about it that he don't give a fuck about what he's talking about. That's why I say you can't trust anything he does, even when he's showing concern about things going on in the news, stuff that's affecting our community. Nothing he does is with genuine intention, and that's why he disgusts me so fucking much. Everything about him is so fucking fake and so like intentionally being used for whatever purposes that he has. It's never for the reasons why he's tugging at everybody else's heartstrings and messing with people's head and shit. So here is what blew me about his commentary today. Every time this came up in the chat, he started talking about Haitians getting picked up.
Let's pray for our Haitian brothers and sisters because ICE is coming for them now. And we may not think about that again, but I do think that we're gonna see some black people who ain't Haitian getting scooped up. I really think they're gonna get scooped up. And that's a concern of mine. My heart goes out to those Haitian brothers and sisters because Trump now is getting ready to round them up. And it's not gonna be cute. And I mean, you know, that's what people need to be focused on.
Do y'all feel what the fuck I'm saying? Like for real. For real. Like, do y'all feel what the fuck I am saying? I am not fucking tripping. This nigga is that type of motherfucker. He is that type of motherfucker that does shit. He does the shit himself, and he also like encourages and inflames. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. That shit is crazy. He doesn't care about nothing but that's what the love of money is the root of all evil, and that motherfucker is tap rooted. Tap rooted. Prophet's favorite part, Buzo. So I can mock someone right. And as we seen earlier, the lie was debunked. The other house lie, the imaginary other house. I'm telling you, this is what this like when he does certain things, like I've just seen so many narcissists, and I started to study it long before I ever seen a Jay Wilson. And he just is a textbook definition of everything the worst narcissists and mythomaniacs and compulse flyers, everything. He is all of that. I'm sitting fucking wondering if he's schizophrenic because the motherfucker forget what he say so much. He does not give a damn. Yep, he throws a rock and hides his motherfucking hand. Lying self hating ass once he yep. Once he said he was black Asian. Yes, I remember that bullshit. The nigga is crazy. He is literally a lunatic. He really trying to pander at serious shit because he don't want to say Ness name, even though he still slipped up and said it like 10 times today alone. But you're that fucking pressed that you're gonna try to pander at ICE snatching up Haitians to take your digs. Like, you're the worst kind of slimy motherfucker. You're the worst fucking kind. If you gonna talk about it, walk about it like you said. Like, you are the OG of the motherfucking wanksters. Like, you taking me back to fucking middle school. Like, you are so fucking whack. For real. Nobody's obsessed with you. Nobody is having a moment, past the wall moment with you like you like to try to convince yourself. You are literally just repulsive as a person. You are a repulsive human being. What he does, he says something to put other people up, to do his, yes, to do his dirty work. He does. He uses inflammatory language. He tries to encourage people to do crazy shit. He is the worst kind of person. And we know that because we remember, do we not remember when we just played how he was like, "Oh, that's my baby. That's my baby lyric. Look at my baby. Oh, yeah, that's my baby." Was this your baby? Hold on. Was this your baby?
Get your ass out here. Stop acting silly. Ooh, she makes me so sick. She's sitting up there looking. I'm like, go potty. Take your ass outside. Woo, these dogs.
Tried to play it off. But you really forgot you unmuted that soon, and you talking real different than when you do like she was laying in there like a princess, and oh that's my baby, look at my baby lyric. You was real aggressive right there. You got real aggressive right there. That's who you really the fuck are. I'm telling you, and that's what I'm saying. We're gonna listen to it again because it most certainly sounded like he hit the dog. I was like, either he hit the dog or that's the door. I'm telling y'all, I be trying to give this motherfucker the benefit of the doubt so much. But when I hear it, I can't unhear it. When I see it, I can't unsee it. All the receipts, baby. All the receipts. That's why he hate me so much, and I love it. I love it. 10 things he hate about me, baby. I'm gonna give him 11. He's in pre-dimension. The repetitive statements are a sign people don't know they're doing it. I'm telling you, it's something. And the way he lies about liquor, I'm like, what else do you fucking lie about? Like, what else do you fucking lie about? You catch yourself up so often that nobody even really has to fucking try. He does not like people or pets. Listen, this is the same motherfucker that was talking about he don't worry about nobody. He ain't talking about nobody. Let me see, where is the song at? We're gonna do the first song and then we're gonna do the crash out song. This is from tonight now. This is very, very recent. Now he don't talk about nobody, he don't worry about nobody, he minds his business. What is this, motherfucker?
Cause I'm able. I don't see no boat. 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 Does lovely love think she's better than everybody? Cause she got a new trailer. Hell yes, girl, we jealous. Now she humble with it. She's shitting on all of us, girl. Oh. It's portable.
If he's polling, he's pouring. Okay? Every time he put a poll up, you better believe he owned that bottle. You better believe he owned that bottle. Nobody. We just started seeing lyric in the background again when we started talking about how he neglects the dog and we never hear him talk about getting things for the dog, or like the way that other people, especially since he's on here all day and night, never like talks about his dog in a way that people that care about their dogs talk about. And watch tomorrow, he's gonna try to, say something about how much he loves Lyric and what he did, and he's gonna say he got her nails painted and all this shit. Probably make up a whole bunch of other new shit. Come on now, you do not give a fuck. You are not an emotionally intelligent person at all. I always say he don't watch nobody, knows everything going on, don't watch nobody, don't care about nobody's personal business. Did we not just see you freestyle a song about a trailer, and the beat just gives me like what goes through his mind when he's shopping? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Right. I believe he absolutely is locked in a cage all day. Like everything he contradicts, or everything he criticizes, I should say, about other people is a contradiction because of who he is and how he is. And it's so clear. And the thing that I feel like is most insulting and weird about the people in his chat and shit, they didn't talk shit, but they got to be the most busted, broke, stupid, delirious motherfuckers in the world. So it ain't even no motherfucking thing. But you got the right one too, motherfuckers. Keep on playing with me. Okay, with all that bullshit. Oh, she's crazy. She's stalking you. Okay, say what you want, baby. Put me. I'm Homer Simpson. In whatever the fuck you want to say. It's a job to be done. The same way y'all sitting there, are y'all in Trump's bushes when y'all talking about him doing this same exact weird ass shit? You know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck about. He talks like a fucking MAGA person. Like the way he speaks, and even when he's talking about the ICE and the Haitian shit, he was like, "Oh yeah, and they got to come over here. They came over here to work, and they've been working because we allowed them to come over here to work." Like he was talking crazy. Like you gotta read between the lines. The way he thinks is so diluted. He is fucking insane. You know what I'm saying? The dog was purchased because Mark's don't want a dog. And when I tell you Mark's dog is a different dog with a different name, we ain't gonna talk about it. His whole life is a lie. Just like that HUD loan and those HOA fees. The way he ducking and dodging, he need to be taking some sort of boxing class or something because I know he running from all kind of liens and everything else. The dog is the only way he can stay connected to Mark. I don't know about that. Did you look, them slick? Were you in here earlier when we played the yesterday and today timeline of the visit to the other house? If anybody did not see that and is in here now, this would be the time to speak up because that whole other house got debunked out of his own mouth, actions, visuals. There is no denying it. There is no way he can come on tomorrow and lie because I waited until the sun went down and came the fuck back up. Okay? He does watch and listen to everyone. He's absolutely in here now. He's in here now, and in honor of that, I'm gonna just play this right here, Roger. In honor of that,
And it's really funny because they'll use. I know you in the cloud. I'm not even in the cloud. I ain't in the raindrops. I'm not even in the wind. I'm on my platform. I'm in my house. I'm in my bed.
and you up in here, and you not at the other house. Come on now. Come on now, coddlers, yes, enablers, like weird, like you always be wondering like how a woman could walk around, she be married to a man and she don't want her, or the motherfucking pastor pinching her behind her back, or some like Diary of a Mad Black Woman shit. It's the motherfuckers in that chat. Okay, thank you for speaking up. We gonna run that shit. We gonna run that shit. All right, everybody. This was the best part. I mean, we still got ones to go, but this is the best motherfucking part. This is a chronology between yesterday and today. So yesterday, he was supposed to be on the way to the other house. This is all out of his words. Ain't nobody changed up the order. I didn't do no fucking AI or camera tricks, y'all. Pay attention, listen with your eyes and your ears to this shit. And tell me, am I motherfucking tripping? Okay? We gonna play this shit again.
Hey, Creole. So like now, I'm just coming on because I'm heading to the other house, and I think I'm going to Six Flags this week. I'm gonna do Six Flags. I want to go during the week.
Okay, it's my front porch. It's not a sunroom. This is my front porch. So I'm at the house. So it's my front porch. So yeah, I'm on the front porch before I go. Mhm. I'm getting ready to walk the dog because walking is very important. And they have a little gym over here in the park area. I'm gonna go work out. Yeah, Lyric is over here, baby. She is chilling. Hold on for a minute. Let me see if I can pull her up. She's chilling. Look at her. She is chilling over here looking. Look at her, my baby. Look at her. That's my baby.
Let me tell you all something. I was so tired yesterday that after I finished walking the dog, I took my shower and knocked out. I forgot to put the alarm on. And you know what? I got some really, really, really good sleep. So I am not mad. So again, just went to sleep. And so I don't even know what happened.
Y'all heard that, right? That was all the chronology between yesterday saying he was on. Did he get lost? Did he get lost? Talking about he forgot to put the alarm on. Did you forget the lie You told that you were on the way to the other house, ended up at your house talking about you was gonna walk that hyena. And yes, Roger Davis, the dog looks very malnourished. And if you saw his fat ass thigh in the picture, he looks very nourished. And then he tried, and then I waited, y'all. I waited till the next morning, this morning, when he got on and he said that he walked the dog, took his shower, and went to fucking bed at the house we saw him at before he walked the dog. This is what I'm fucking like. We're not gonna keep playing this fucking game. We not gonna do that. We not, because this was all out of his mouth. This was the timeline. He drove in that car after he said he was on the way. I don't know if he took the wrong exit. I don't know what happened. But baby, you ended up at your own motherfucking house, not the other one. Okay? Another one. Another one. You didn't end up at another one. You ended up at your motherfucking house. He lied. His lying rump said the fake child friend wanted to go to the amusement park. He just lies and lies. I can see the motherfucking amusement park with some overalls and motherfucking spinning thing on his hat, spinning cotton candy, baby. He is just the worst and the wackest. My daughter's 21 years old. You compare to go to no Magic Mountain. My son said that's for kids in high school. This man is too damn old to even be going there. And it says so much about him. It says so much about him. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna go ahead and play this little clip right here. I'm telling y'all, this is all from like today and yesterday. If it ain't from yesterday, it's from today. If you see the quilt, the quilted mess, he said is Arizona brand from JCPenney. That is from today. That is from today. Riding around in that car that needs all those repairs, dangerous on the road, squeaking and creaking. I was like, there's no way there's this many NASCAR drivers on the road, all this screeching and sounds like swerving and all this stuff. It is his raggedy ass car that he didn't finish getting fixed. You know what I'm saying? Right. I do not know of any 56-year-old female want to ride roller coasters at amusement park with light ass, and he want to go during the week. He want to go during the week. He don't even want to wait till the weekend. He don't want them lines. He don't want them crowds. He want to go flirt with them employees in peace. You hear me? So this was another thing I found mighty hilarious because somebody in the comments, one of them raggedy ass motherfuckers over there that he be cussing out on a daily basis anyway, he must love abuse. But was talking about Brian being over here last night, which we privated. But talking about he was over here last night and said some fucking lie. I'm gonna have to read it on the screen while we watch it. But this turns into the most disgusting shift, the most unusual turn of events, and the most just evident delusion of grandeur. And like, why do you think that you find? And we see the face that you see, whether it's a still picture, a moving picture, a now, then, past, or present. You are raggedy at every stage in your life. But just look at this.
Coming for you. I don't know, because I'm not coming for him. It's not my type. So I don't know. God bless him. God bless him. There are a lot of people coming for me because I'm worth coming for. Catch. I'm worth coming for. I don't know. Maybe because I met Honest Roe. Maybe because Honest Roe think the old man is kind of sick. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people just mad at me. And they say my face is wrinkled and stuff, but I don't give a damn about that because wrinkles or not, baby, daddy is still hot. Okay, daddy can go and play racquetball and run. Daddy don't have no arthritis. Daddy got all his teeth. Daddy's nails be clean. Okay? All right. Daddy be smelling good. I mean, these hoes is mad. The hoes is mad. Okay? What's it all wearing?
Daddy is whack. Daddy is whack. What? You are so confused about things. I don't know what's going on in your mind, like what you're seeing. And like it would be fine if you was just this raggedy weasel and you know what I'm saying, you were nice. The way you look, you should have a heart of gold, nigga. You should have a heart of gold. You should be giving to the needy off camera. You should be working at the soup kitchen. You should be donating. I mean, you have to make some money to donate it, and clearly you can't even get your car the rest of the way fixed. And you put more labor on that motherfucking car than anything. Like, you should make that a priority. You tell everybody else what to do with their cars and houses and what you take care of. And you need to bring the Brahmin bag back. Bring that quilt you wearing back. You know, bring one of them cars back, sell it for parts, and take care of the shit that you have. You know what I'm saying? Mark's son probably wants to go to the amusement park and he'll be the third pathetic leg along. I do not think he is going anywhere with Mark. I'm telling y'all. He is not going. If he shows up there, it may be like a once in a while occasion where he say he got something for him, or let one of them shit. You know how exes do. You know what I'm saying? Or I got a couple dollars for you, or how them sugar daddies do. Oh, you want some money? You gotta come see me. Type. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only way. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all what I'm telling y'all. My Audi gets service at the dealership while cheap ass cheap ass taking his car to discount auto for cheap service. Right? Where's your shit with the actual company that made your car? Like, why you have to do shit like this? Um, he wants to be better than everybody. We all got more. Yeah, we all got more than his bragging ass. We absolutely do. His gaunt haggard Chikexia. Oh, girl, you be making me need to pull out my dictionary, them slick. And I consider myself someone who loves words. I can't say none of the shit you be writing. His gaunt haggard Cachexia praying mantis. Oh, I gotta look up Cachexia praying mantis. Look at ours is delusional as fuck, baby. Come on now. Brown tea from all that whiskey and coffee, hot toddies, wrinkled face, leopard spots on his face, and rash on the back of his head. He swear he look good. Who lied? This means an old trick. Yes, always itching, scratching, dipping, dodging. It's just so weird. I don't understand. And somebody pointed this out to me today. They said today in the live at a certain time code that it sounded pre-recorded, and it sounded like he was talking while he was drinking. But what I noticed in the clip was that it sounded like he was mixing a drink, like he meant to mute, and he was like mixing a drink, and then when he realized it was on, just like he did when he spoke crazy the lyric, he tried to act, he tried to play it off.
Please stay hydrated.
Ooh, that's good. Baby, that hit my soul. Woo! Ooh, that's good. That thing touched my spirit. So I guess the word is Ness is over there fooling.
Must have been his first drink of the day. It had to have been his first drink of the day because he absolutely, you know what I'm saying, hit that shit. Sounded like it was clanking and mixing, honestly, to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. This is another clip from tonight. This is from tonight when he got back in his thermos and started doing the polls again, the drunken polls again. So here is when I was like, is he okay? Is he all right? Does somebody need to go help him? Do he need a life alert?
Last $2. Ooh, Lord Jesus.
This is tonight on his live. This is what he was
Y'all need to vote now. Come on, this is the last vote of the night, and it ain't gonna cost you nothing. Cause y'all know I don't care. Come on, I need y'all to vote. Put the number in. Put the number in. Put the number in. Come on now, let's vote. Put the number in. All you gotta do is just type the number, baby. I ain't blocking nobody.
like this is tonight. Like, this is him playing his rock and roll and begging for people to do a poll on his ring again. And he says everybody else is talking about his ring. He talks about his ring all the time. I want to see under the ring. I want to see them green bumps under the ring. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. I want to see the shit under the ring because I know that Jay, unless he painted it. Now, what you could do, Jay Wilson, my mama said when I was younger, you could paint it with clear nail polish and you might be able to wear it a little bit longer so that it doesn't turn like completely green because you don't want it to start spreading and then we could like see it when you turn your hand around. You don't want that, or and definitely don't get that shit in no chlorine, cause that chlorine will fuck that shit up. You gotta be real careful with that fake shit, that fool's gold and them cubic zirconias and shit. You gotta be real careful with that shit, okay? All right, now we gonna go back to this. There was something. Okay, okay, okay. I think this is the one. We're almost through all of our clips, but I'm gonna get through my motherfucking clips tonight. So let's see. We'll start with this was earlier, well, I guess yesterday. Yeah, no, today. No, yesterday, because it was before he was supposed to be walking lyric. But Sparkles was up there. That was so funny. I had a good time listening to that. And she was asking about the GOP ones. And listen to this. This is going to be two back to back clips. So we're going to start with this one. We're going to talk about it. And then we're going to go to the next one. But please, it's 24 seconds. Here we go.
It's a GOP one, but I go to the gym,
And you look
and
good.
and,
It
and
don't
that
matter.
and that deals with my hunger noise, my food noise, and I don't have a problem with that. But how
Oh,
many people have been on the shot and they still ain't moved nothing?
oh, a shame and a scandal, honey. Jay Wilson reading from the book of The House today, honey.
Well, I tell you, Sparkles was cracking me up. And he did his head like, mm-hmm. Like I said that, yo, we're laughing at you. We're all laughing at you. We are laughing at you. You are whack and you are corny. A corn, I can't think of a more beautiful thing. Maybe that's what you thought was going on, motherfucker. Okay, so then we're gonna get into this right here. Now, mind you, we just gonna play this real quick because we just heard that clip earlier of him. That's my baby. That's my baby. Lyric, look at her. Look at the hyena. That's my baby.
Get your ass out here. Stop acting silly. Ooh, she makes me so sick. She's sitting up there looking. I'm like, go potty, take your ass outside. Woo, these dogs.
Had to play it off and laugh it off because you had a microphone motherfucking slip. Oh my gosh. Jay anorexia nervosa Wilson has mental illness. Anorexia nervosa is a serious mental illness and an eating disorder group. Baby, I like when you give me the answers, when you give me the shit. I love it. Look, look, look. Now I'm learning. Thank you. I need a little reading rainbow sometimes. I like to learn. I ain't like Jay Wilson. I don't know everything. You went ahead and put the definition as the anorexia nervosa, serious mental illness, and an eating disorder. Now, the only thing I'm wondering about not them slick is that anorexia part, because anorexia is a motherfucker that don't eat. And that motherfucker might need to be bulimia nervosa, because he is certainly eating. He has certainly been talking about all manners of Jamaican food and all manners of food conventions. I wouldn't be surprised if we clicked to YouTube and instead of seeing him in that fitness news article, we saw him in an eating competition somewhere, winning. Okay? Winning. And the way them thighs was looking when he turned that camera on lyric, y'all got to go back and read about later. That thigh, the knee looked like a thigh, is what I'm saying. The knee looked like a upper thigh while sitting down, which is bizarre. A bizarre shape to have. His failed gastric surgery in 2022 ate the way back and forth. But see, that's what I'm saying. He's about to blow up again. He's about to blow up again. It's only a matter of time. It is a matter of time because he cannot afford the things he had once. The Groupons will not take any more of his emails. So here he is. Boo Boo Breath, Jay Wilson is Blue Breath Wilson is sad, and we heard him just say, "Daddy smell good, Daddy look good, Daddy what? No, you don't. You don't, and you're not even a good like dog dad, plant dad, like anything. House dad, car dad, you're not taking care of shit, nigga. You dad, you ain't even taking care of your motherfucking self. So that was the first part when he was talking about the GLP ones and how he goes to the gym. Now listen to him. Now he's talking about the food noise there. When I tell you this shit is a monkey on his motherfucking back, please pay attention to how he cannot stop talking about this food noise. This is literally today, y'all.
The only thing I use my GLP-1s for is food noise. I go to the gym, but food noise, and that's a real thing. So, yeah.
Does anybody have any sort of record of seeing this motherfucker actively doing anything at the gym? I can think of one time, I'll give him this, where I saw him, pretending he moved. It was about maybe 25 seconds worth where he was like, talk about Brian. He can't do this. Huffing and puffing and blowing the house down the whole time. He's taking like a little jog outside, was sweating profusely in the first 5 seconds, and had to give it up and try to talk through his heavy breathing. Like, he keeps talking about going to the gym, and I'm like, you are so braggadocious and you show every bit of your life that you can, that you find impressive. You take the time to give so much fucking advice, and we have not seen you be active in anybody's fucking gym. I wouldn't be surprised if he had Lyric out there on that fucking front porch and walked that motherfucker back inside. Be treating Lyric like mommy dearest. No more wire hangers type shit. He loves gouging fried foods. Yes, fried chicken, fried gizzards, disgusting white bread. I'm telling you, you will always notice when he's getting close. And I noticed something. I don't know if it's in one of these clips or not. But I noticed that when he's on the way to work, which is some crazy hours for you to be having these positions, you say you do getting to work at 11 and 12 p.m. and all this shit, 10 a.m., excuse me, yeah, 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 10 a.m. Even that shit is just like, what kind of fucking job do you have and dress like that? Where the fuck do you work at? A fucking carnival? You look crazy. Oh, he loves the fries. I know he be ordering fries and shit. We know he does not like healthy shit. The first chance he got, he was talking about all kinds of cuisines and all kinds of, all kinds of desserts and everything, and then had the nerve to get the advice. He goes to Jim the Cruise, man. He said he met Mark Bruce. He don't spend too much time in there no more. He don't spend too much time in there no more. I could see him going in there, walking around, reading the instructions on the side of the machine and shit, asking niggas questions. Ooh, that hurt. Ooh, that's a little tight right there. Ooh. And then, you know what I'm saying, seeing how successful and, oh, I could get you to train me. Probably done paid for mad training sessions or goes from gym to gym with fresh emails to get free training sessions from young men. Cause he weird like that. Just like when he go to that motherfucking amusement park. But listen to this. Okay, so did we play this yet? Hold on.
The only
We played that one, right? I feel like we played that one. Let me know. Hold on. I only see him in the gym once. I believe he can't pay the membership at Planet Fitness. Now he talking about it's a little place he can take Lyric to walk and work at the playground. He a brokey. Absolutely. I ain't never seen nobody window surf a motherfucking gym. That's crazy. No, only in the parking lot walking up to the building, never in the gym. You wasn't with yourself shooting in the fucking gym. You wasn't. Now, where is this? I have a clip somewhere about him not drinking anything. Let me see.
that there are some issues.
No, that's the Rico jump. Let me check. Let me check. Because he was like, I know I have a clip where he's talking about how he don't drink. Hold on 1 second. I gotta see. I labeled everything. Okay. Da, da, da. Damn, where is it? I think I already played it. I had to already have played it. Da, 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 da. I'm trying to think if I already played it. Let me just look. I'm gonna make sure. I think I already played that shit though. But it was inside one of the other clips, and he was talking. Oh my gosh. He was like, "Oh, I don't. I left that. I left that Moscato. I might have to upload it tomorrow. If I didn't play it, that means I need to upload it again." But basically, let me just walk you through it. He basically said that he had a little stint where he was drinking. I'm gonna find it when we play this next one because we're gonna play this clip from when he was on with Castro and with Brian and them when he was drunk long before. But he made this whole thing that he had been on the scale while he was drinking, and he only drank that one night and all of this other shit. And I'm like, I don't know about that because we done seen you hit that bottle quite a few times. And there's a lot of these clips missing. I might need to look at how I label some of this shit because I had so much. We might have to do a part two tomorrow. But okay, this was now look at his nod and look at his face, everything. Look at his concern. Look at him going for the bottle, everything like that. But this is from I think last year or something like that. But look,
Neither are you either. But at the same time, I was trying to give you an olive branch. I was, but if you don't want to take it, you don't want to take it because I don't force nobody to be my friend at all. Either you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. Cool.
Mm. So now, so is the man still at your place?
Ain't no damn friends on YouTube.
Hold on. Is that your house or is the man house? Is that your uncle house or your man house?
He's so messy, Jay Wilson. No, I'm at his house.
Oh, okay then, because I knew you were gonna be sleeping up in your uncle's house.
see, I'm telling y'all, it's a whole like y'all telling me he wasn't drunk right there doing all that nodding and distraction and just waiting to the end of the conversation. And then there's another one which is so embarrassing. You talking about somebody else cuddling when you ain't got nobody to cuddle
I don't know
with.
why y'all do that. Y'all mean. Oh, Hershey, stop. Hershey said, Big Brian, it sounds like you are upset because you don't have a man. Girl, it's cold outside. Have somebody to cuddle with and stuff. Hold on for me. Oh. Now, Castro, how long you gonna have that man? Is that only for one night, man? Or is it? Yeah, girl, please. I have quite a few actually. Where are they, honey? Let me stop.
I have got to find the one I'm looking for. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to do it in the part two. But there is a whole thing he did about how everybody needs to eat healthy and how he doesn't drink because it turns into sugar and how he makes sure he drinks lots of water and how everyone has to basically eat like they're a diabetic, and he doesn't have the same problems that everybody else does, but he knows that people struggle with it. First of all, bitch, you don't know no exclusive information. You didn't like travel to no multiverse and learn no shit about liquor turning into fucking sugar, dummy. Everybody fucking knows that. I don't know why you think you have all this exclusive fucking information that everybody fucking has when they're fucking born, basically. We all know that shit. Corner office with the shower he don't use is a Planet Fitness locker room. I'm telling you, his funky ass always itching and scratching and flicking and like ew. And thinking somebody's actually like thinking about you or obsessed with you. No, nigga, you the type of nigga you call out. You type of motherfucker you get on a soapbox about. You the type of motherfucker you see have to walk through the streets of shame, shame, shame. You are horrible. You the worst kind of person. You know what I'm saying? I'd be remiss to ignore the bullshit. Use my good storytelling talents and stringing together shit talents to show who the fuck you are. If I could show who the fuck you are, especially since you had the motherfucking nerve to think you was somebody that could cuss me the fuck out with your bitch ass. That would have never happened in person. Never. Now you don't know who nobody is. Then you do that shit in January and you done said my name damn more times than fucking Destiny's Child. and you don't know who the fuck I am, which is fine. You're nobody to know. You're nobody. All this bait and switch about I'm not gonna let people come on my platform and have access to me. You are no fucking body to have access to. Pinocchio. Everybody else pull your strings. You not in charge of the girls, motherfucker. I can't stand nobody like that. It's so weird. Talking about he at lunch at Neiman Marcus. Now he'll probably spend some money on some food now. He will spend some money. That food noise on his motherfucking back looks like a goat in the face. Yes, and why is he always scratching his facial? Yes, he does scratch like he got the ticks and the motherfucker. Like he need the organ man for himself, a fogger. Why Mark ain't never in his bed? Went to Vegas, had separate rooms because it is a trick situation. We don't even have to stay together. Just go with me. No, it's nothing like that. You can stay. You can stay in another room. I just want to see. I know you always said you want to go. He is a trick. That's why he can't pay for nothing else because he's living beyond his means, even to have any sort of romantic connection with somebody. It's very, very psychologically the textbook and worth reviewing. Control set him up and had him go to Neiman Marcus in Austin and they didn't have a restaurant at that location. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. See, all that gas, no alignment, clinkety clank, all that screeching and that creaking. I'm telling you, I'm trying to give him advice. I even showed him what he needs to get fixed, which he probably knows. That's why he couldn't bear to spend a little bit of extra money to get his shit fixed when he went to the motherfucking mechanic because he already didn't plan for the alignment and he's had to start begging because it was no longer just tires, it was alignment and whatever the fuck keeps screeching every time he hits a fucking bump in the road. My gosh, if his car had to ride over his neck, what would it do? What would it become? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. But the thing is, he ain't diabetic. He just need help because he's fat and hungry. He's a hungry, hungry hippo. And he needs help. It's oh my God, never seen somebody need help so bad, but also don't want to motherfucking be saved. He's the type of person who says he doesn't eat pork, but cooks some bacon or pork chops and leave him there. Leave him there. The plate is going to be empty by the time you get back on. What? You talking about somebody wolfing the food down? He is so disgusting with that shit. Oh my gosh. And I heard the sister didn't even know he was a pastor. Like, why don't you have Dr. James Wilcox Jr. on your social media? Like most people I know that like reach that level, if their family and friends would believe it to be so, they would definitely make sure it was everybody. Why is it only on here where you play make pretend but also real life and then you try to act like it's make pretend later and you keep trying to like fabricate. I remember he was reading this comment today from somebody, one of them stupid bitches in that fucking chat, and was like ooh, she said a word. He stayed on it for like 10 minutes because she said, people be on flirting with people. And when I'm telling you, I'm going to string that together too. But that was a dig to Binary. He had a flashback because remember he did that whole rant. It's on my shorts, but he did a whole rant about you flirting with other people. You need to be worrying about your wife because he is delusional. Because he takes any kindness as flirting. Just like we heard him say, "Daddy this" and "Daddy that," and literally said that I must be watching him because I'm gonna turn into. First of all, shading Catherine, and it was about to be the pastor situation. Nigga, you is gross. You is a take your elbow and lock the door when you walk by because you look weird and gross and squeamy and crawly and squirrely and all of that eek shit. You are the ick. You are the ick. Yes, and he is a treasurer and he also is terrified of treasurer. And you talking about somebody ruffle his feathers and shake his table? Baby. Shout out to Mr. Tim Blaine. 25.1 subscribers. Jay Wilson could never. Yes. 25.1K. Yes. And Uncle Tim, no. And I be feeling him. I'm like, when he said, he just like Trump. You see how he moved. And you see the pretentiousness, even in the things he says that aren't genuine. Even when he talks about the community and the culture and the people, You don't give a fuck. You're the type of person that would sit on a golf course and and talk about, oh, they just make me so mad. They're so loud and oh, I just can't stand it. It's just ignorant. And why are they on all that government assistance? You need to try to apply to you some shit. Okay, Jay Wilson, because you're gonna have to afford the food that you eat, even though you don't cook. Like I'm still trying to figure out why you try to convince people that you've been with somebody for 7 years. You don't cook. You know what I'm saying? If you clean up your house, you don't clean your body. I have multiple evidences of this where you tried to like turtleneck yourself in your bed wearing the same shit that you was wearing throughout the day and the next day. Don't make me. Okay? You're gross. You're not attractive. You got that fucking you look like you sell hot sauce or beans and rice by the face when you be using half your bottle of Beijing that you got left on your motherfucking goatee and your eyebrows and shit looking like a fucking Pixar film over there. You're fucking weird. You go into amusement parks probably just to like look at people and hope somebody's gonna think you're some attractive older man. You are not, and you weren't attractive when you were younger. You're never getting there. Your best days are behind you in every way. And the fact that you're such a punk ass bitch when people drop down in your chat and ask you fucking questions, and you are such a bitch. Like, I would not claim to have sat beside you in art class in elementary school. You are that fucking lame. You do not have the juice. You are the OG of nothing. You know what I'm saying? You cannot claim to be an OG of a beef sector when you can't stomach it. You need to get out the kitchen and you can't because of the food noise. You are ridiculous. He's type 2 diabetes that balance for that. Sleep apnea. Okay, yeah, I definitely have to look into that because I always heard him say he wasn't diabetic and he was just he was getting it for his food noise and he never had diabetes. I have a clip of that. Like he said it recently, probably another lie, but he recently was like, "Yeah, this is when I was telling you about the clip where he's like, you got to drink your water and you got to use the black seed oil on the outside. I don't use it on the inside. Nigga, you might want to use it on the inside too. You might want to rub it around, get it under the skin, let it marinate in a Ziploc bag. You might want to do more with the black seed oil because whatever you do it is not working for you. You might want to take a steamer or iron to yourself and see can you work it out that way because whatever you're doing isn't working. And them shots you did, now you got to deal with that balloon effect. You know what I'm saying? You should interview Wiley and see how oh, I would love to do that actually. Oh my gosh, I wonder. I'm gonna look and see if Wiley has a email on. That is a great. I will pursue that. I will absolutely pursue that. I love a suggestion. Please always do this because there's a lot that like I might scratch the surface on, but I want to dig more into. I would love that because you know what fascinates me about the Wiley story is anybody that's been on a dating app. I have been on them. I've been on Bumble. I've been on Hinge back in the day. Tinder for a short while because we all know what Tinder really was. But I'm trying to think of any other ones. Never did like Facebook dating or anything. But I also did a lot of research on it on a project I was working on, the one I was telling you about with dildos and stuff. But anyway, so I what fascinated me about that story was how easy it was to get in his drawers and like how it wasn't like while he waited months and months, he didn't stake out like in the watchtower, you know what I'm saying? He didn't, and I hope I'm saying that right. I hope I'm not getting that mixed up with no nothing. But like he just was someone who was interested, and Jay Wilson is so sparse with people who are interested in him that he bit that quickly to someone on YouTube. You're never the smartest person in the room. You know what I'm saying? Jay Wilson, like, I'm not saying, like, think like you're not the smartest person in the room. If you're in a room, you are the least smart person in there, is what I'm trying to tell you. You need to know that because you got duped so quickly. Isn't there like when all of us have been on dating apps, haven't we like done a little bit more like kind of screening before we get to the point where we're like bring out sex materials. Like I feel like you wasn't even on some let's go get a drink. You were that fucking thirsty that you was like, come on. Come on over, bring the loot. You ain't got room for nobody in need in that fucking weird ass house. That fucking haunted house. But you got room for strangers and lube. I'm trying to figure out how you can talk shit about anybody. You be talking about Rico and where he went and who he met with and what he did. You're no different than a fucking like reverse Uno prostitute. And you was like clicking your heels down the street. Ooh, I wish I had that clip of when he was in that hood retail store Melrose and he had on his little kitten heels. Baby, he was clicking through that motherfucker. Baby, you was walking the strip. You was walking the strip. Oh my gosh, you're just so weird. The fake nephew, I feel like that was a fling. I absolutely do agree with that. I do, because if it had been going on, he was doing all this mentoring, that whole story. I mean, I can't even begin to go into the discrepancies if that was what he said it was. And the advice that he gives. Oh, a mother would do this. Oh, a family member would do this. Oh, your brother had to step in this. Oh, this. You are the weakest link. And if anybody sent their child to you, they hated that child because your character shows through and through. Oh, there's so many clips I didn't upload. Oh, tomorrow's gonna be a great part two. Just know that when we do a part two tomorrow, it's gonna have a little bit of remnants from today, but it will all be within the same week. Anytime I like bring up something else, it's usually to reference something that this motherfucker lied about in the same 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like just stringing the story together that he don't want strung together. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and then I didn't read the end of that. Yeah, the way he described the person was pure dislike. And I remember he said the name Cameron. So whoever it was named Cameron. I do remember he said that. He said that on his own live. And the bill is fucking $200 fucking dollars. You know what? I went out of town and I fucking, you're like a toilet away, be running. And I live alone, so I don't know how to fix all that. So I just like, okay, whatever. Like just that sound or whatever. I know you're supposed to like fix it, but I don't be having time. I was out of town, like multiple things. My water bill was so high, it was over $200. You know what I did? I fucking paid it. I paid my fucking bill. Like, shut the fuck up. That's probably why he was asking for water heater money and fabricated this whole like story about the person knocking on the door. Because remember, I did put that on my shorts. He pretended the water got cut off because he had a roommate that wasn't like doing right by the bills. And then he came and knocked on his door and he was like, "Oh, why is the water off?" And Jay Wilson was like, "Because you got to pay the bill for the water to be on." And then he said, and then I told him I'm not even there. I'm at my friend's house. How did you answer the door and answer the question, and then you evaporated somewhere else? I'm very confused about your supernatural abilities. Why does he have those? Yes, in them corners, baby. That ain't sleeping eye. Yep, he do got in the corners. Every time he looked to the right, yeah, like opposite of his driver's side window, I'd be like, oh my God, Monsters Inc. It's funny how he was quick to invite a stranger to his own. I'm telling you, he keeps this, weird ass house, so exclusively, isolated. But he was willing to let a complete stranger they would never seen in person, didn't even bother to, you know, get taken out on a date as he says I mean, this man is getting diamond rings. You know what I mean? So how are you so easy? Like I said, getting in his ass was easier than getting into his regular ass schools. Not Norfolk State. I fuck with Norfolk State. And the crazy thing is, motherfucker, the world is very small. My oldest brother went to Norfolk State and is the same age as your ass. And I ain't even asked him about that. I gotta call him back. I'm gonna talk to him tomorrow. He's the same age as you. Not only that, but I'm in a sorority, and I've dated so many Qs. Not so many, but I've definitely dated Qs and have a lot of friends and still in touch with people that went to Norfolk State that is the bros. I promise you, don't keep fucking with me with your bullshit. Like, straighten up, nigga. Because I don't want to have to start asking people about your bitch ass. I don't want to do that. But it would be so easy. It would be so easy. Like, the world is smaller than you think. You think you are so high and mighty. You're nothing. You're nothing, and you're even less of anything because of how you fucking, frolic around here talking shit about people and degrading everybody like you got something that somebody else doesn't have. You're no better than any fucking person that you talk about. He was in the mall ordering food and only had sugar. He went to the counter. He told the counter staff he can't use sugar because he was diabetic. Mm. He might look. He could be definitely hiding the diabetes. He could also be pulling a Vegas hotel stunt and just be one, one of them. I don't want no salt on my fries type of shit. You never know with him. Like he definitely gives me somebody that's living a completely alternative life, like the shit you see on a body cam, and you be like, oh, like I said the other night, if you ever seen Lost, the series Lost, he's like Benjamin Linus. If anybody's ever seen that series, it was a cult classic. It's an old show. If you get a chance, go back and watch that. But yeah, he gets Benjamin Linus. He brought his own tea in a bottle and wanted a sweetener. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So if he wanted a sweetener, let me go back up. Oh, they only had the sugar. He wanted a sweetener. He probably also one of them people that think if he eats 7 oxtails and he save himself 7 calories on stevia versus sugar, that he doing something. Every attempt you're making is failing. You lucky you had the underwire of GLP-1s as long as you did. That woman named Joyce said Jay Wilson was dirty and nasty. Jay Wilson's house was dirty and nasty. I can only imagine. I've never seen the flicking and the scratching and the ugh. He's a dirtball. You know, it was a trick for younger men. You want to use something. Oh my gosh, baby, do I remember? That was one of the most memorable and repulsive experiences of me listening to Jay Wilson was him talking about that situation. That was the most like that's when I said anybody who genuinely now if you playing in his face, that's one thing. But if you genuinely in his chat supporting him, you give me lock the mother up vibes. That's what you give me. Because he went out of his way to make that child a man, make everything about even the allegations the child's responsibility. He went out of his way to even blame the parents. He found every person to blame, but even the possibility of the person in question, even though there were so many details that emerged. He refused to listen to reason. He refused to be, neutral. It was extremely weird. That's why I say he gives me vibes of somebody that lives like a whole different life. Like the things that he lies about are to me like very much see something, say something. Like I would not be voting the pastor back in that just got caught doing something to a high school kid. Like that's what the people in his chat give me because like why are you defending this so personally and why are you not even the people in his chat were not going like this was one time, like his chat was like, nah, nah, nah. He would not have it. He wouldn't even be like, okay, y'all got a point. He was so defensive of that situation. It was very, 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 very weird to me. And I don't understand how people can report all these things that are like striking and like shocking and overlook someone that's behaving like that and has given so many unusual I don't know, like everything. And this ain't me chomping no jacket on. This is like just his own behavior. It's very strange, and it's not the only time it's been strange like that. And I don't have any opinion on it. I didn't look into the outcome or anything, but I know that his response would never have been my response. Yes, and Mark is also gone with the win. Fabulous. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hotel. Yes, and talked about buying that $25. Nigga, you can't see nobody on this motherfucking app. The way he tried, oh, people aren't important in real life, and they must not have lives, and they must, motherfucker, jokes on you, gags on you. Baby, I can't wait to do my giveaways of like home decor and shit like that that I already bought that I just want other people to like experience because it's fun and it's cool and like it took some digging and researching and shit like that. Like you are not a goal, you are not a standard, you are not even a bare minimum. You are below ground, underwater, you are drowning, you are suffocating, and you think that we can't see it when everybody's standing around pointing and saying, would you look at that? You ain't shit. I don't think he received a degree from Norfolk. I don't, and this was a good conversation because we were talking about this in Uncle Tim's chat. So this is my thing now, and not only do I have my degree, but I also looked it up because there's just shit we don't know. If we never like tried to do the same shit with it, I'm not gonna assume ever that I know. If I come forward with any fucking thing, it's because I did my research and I dug and what I'm saying, I make sure I don't like looking stupid like that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, can you transfer the credits to another school? Because he mentions that in his, extra filtered National American University video. And one of the things he said, because I know you can transfer credits after you've received a degree to another, academic establishment, and you can apply some of them. Like you're talking about, like your course, your core coursework, like your basic stuff, the stuff that doesn't apply specifically to your major. If you know. So basically, he could take like his I won't say like electives or like core math or whatever. Anyway, you can apply that if you to surpass doing those basic core things and then go directly into whatever you're pursuing the other degree in. So okay, fine. Maybe you would have used that to go pursue the additional certificates you needed for a job, with your North American university. First of all, he said to finish his business degree. He said that not in the National American University video, but in a video last week, or yeah, definitely last week, um, on YouTube on a live, and I listened to it and I was like he was like, I would be stupid not to go. I worked there; it was free. I had to go to another campus. He was like, but I had to, they would take my credits, and I was finishing a business degree. So please explain, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, where you did not finish your business degree. If you had to transfer the credits to fit, you didn't say I transferred my credits and got like another degree when you were talking about this. You said you transferred your credits to finish a degree. So there is some shit you be doing this to yourself. Like it doesn't take much because you're so foolish and dumb that you do this to your motherfucking self. It sounds like, oh my gosh, I don't know if you've seen the live with the pictures of the house, but it's definitely set up like a funeral home and has a whole lot of seating without anybody visiting. It's either giving a home care facility or, a hybrid sort of business establishment. Yes, he's slithery and he's sneaky, and he gives the vibe of somebody that, like, when you read a video and it's like, cops discover house of horrors. Like, because what? Even your mask with lyric is crazy. Even watching you lie about going to the other house when we just watched the timeline of how that evolved. You can't deny that shit. That was you. That was you from the time you said you were on the way to the next morning when you said you ain't do shit. Okay? Period. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to play with stupid ass people. That's what I said too. He's never posted any graduation pictures, caps all day, but we ain't seen no motherfucking gown or footage of him at any ceremonies. I don't even think they'll let that motherfucker in. He probably one of them people like at the Michael Jackson concert or MTV Awards be trying to run on stage and climb on shit and all that. Weird ass. Like it's so much that it's not a day that goes by where I can even let you have some paid time off because you're so grimy, you're so slithery, you have no backbone, just like a snake. That's how you move. That's who you are. All that shit, all that portrayal, I'm gonna call it out every time. Just like you feel like something going on, you could talk about it, put it on YouTube. You're gonna talk about it ain't important until it happens to your bitch ass. I'm gonna always call it out because you so disgusting in how you act toward people when you got your own shit to fry. You got your own porch to sweep. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me unless it's time to worry about me. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all seen that clip? I don't never want a problem, but if they say we want a problem, I say no problem. It's up, baby, every time. Now let me just make sure there's not anything else that I missed. I think I covered everything that I uploaded today. So tomorrow we're gonna have to do the other stuff. Make sure y'all red ball back if you did not see everything because there was some very interesting shit covered today. I know we replayed the shit about the other house, but there was way more from yesterday to today to the crash out to the opening when we talked about his narcissism and really like laid it out to him hating on Brian, talking about he want him to Rico situation to everything. We didn't even get to how he got punked by Stomp Down. Oh my god, like the embarrassment. He is just, oh my god, have some dignity and self respect. Something. Anyway, y'all, I really, really hope that you all enjoy. Let me see. He only had a job with Delta. He only had a real job with Delta. Yeah, fire. He was talking about this shit yesterday. Oh, I learned at Delta Airlines, being a flight attendant, that when there's a fire, you close it in. Motherfucker, we learned that when we learned to stop, drop, and roll. You stupid motherfucker. You had to wait till you was a fucking stewardess to learn that. You know what I'm saying? You had to wait that long to learn that shit. Like, come on now. Just know who you are. And shut your mouth, jabroni, as The Rock would say. You are not the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. You need to have a seat. You need to feed your dog. You need to stop feeding yourself. You need to actually go inside the gym and do something that causes you to sweat. You need to get that shit fixed on your car. You need to fix your motherfucking face. And while you're fixing it, you need to stop giving advice to everybody else on their shit that's still intact and built up, and your shit is on motherfucking studs over there. Do not say anything else about anybody's weight, about what they're eating. Don't give any advice about drinking water when you're drinking liquor. Do not give any advice on relationships when you do not have one. And do not give any advice on education when you have yet to really fulfill the shit that you try to portray that you did. You ain't who you say you are, and we're gonna call you out every time. Whether you like it or not, whether you know who I am or not, it's up. It's always up. Yes, and the temp services, because that's all that can be tolerated. He made a comment today like, the sad thing is, this is how these people are in real life. No, the sad thing is, this is how you are in real life. I'm happy that this is how I am in real life. I stand on shit. I stand on business. I'm who I say I am in real life. You are not. You are in a fantasy world. I'm good on that, and I'm good on you. So you continue to do your bullshit, and I'll continue to talk about it, and your whack ass chat can continue to comment on it, but they won't say that shit out loud because they scary ass bitches like you. But anyway, if y'all trolling them, keep trolling them. If you peeping game, keep peeping game. I appreciate you coming by and all of that shit. You know, it never adds up. You know what I'm saying? Use y'all wisdom. You know what I'm saying? People say they want to believe their eyes and ears, and nobody gonna talk them out of them. Nobody gonna play on their top and their intelligence. That's exactly what that motherfucker do every day. You know, I also find it odd. You know, a lot of people that are mods over there are mods over and down the stomp downs, and I wish Jay Wilson would understand that the group is laughing at you, and you are nothing more than a train wreck and something that people love to see. You know, be bizarre, be goofy, be corny, be lame. You know what I'm saying? You're a court jester. That's all you are. Nobody is obsessed with you. Nobody wants you. Nobody's in love with you. Nobody thinks you're any sort of a daddy. You're weird and you're whack, and you're somebody that need a motherfucking ass whooping. And motherfuckers just so happen to have a belt. So, anytime, y'all let me know if y'all see him anywhere that I can pull up at. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting to get my train ride tickets, and I have my spades cards ready, and I cannot wait. It's coming soon on Labor Day. I hope you have a wonderful night. It is 3:21. I have insomnia, but I'm gonna let y'all rest, and we'll talk about this another time. If y'all want. Oh, wait. We didn't do a giveaway. We didn't do a giveaway. Y'all supposed to remind me. See the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, y'all. Before we go, we gotta do a giveaway. What should the giveaway be? Um, I don't know, y'all. I didn't think about this part. Um, Somebody help me. Anybody got any ideas? I want to do like a giveaway. It's gonna be a little small giveaway, so we'll do like, excuse me, a $30 giveaway. Um, about what should it be like? Okay, at least help me with, should it be like a trivia question, like a general trivia question, or should it be a question about like from the live, or should it be um an opinion situation, like one of those like best comments type of shit. So either like a question in general, a question about the live, like something we covered in the live, or a like almost like caption this type of vibe. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a small little giveaway, but I want to do something because I said at the beginning I was gonna do that before we left. And you know, whoever win got to be okay, either like dropping their Cash App or sending me the Cash App request if they don't want to drop it in the chat. But I don't got no feedback. I don't know which one to go. At least let me know which one to ask. I'm trying to do this before we go. Jay Wilson, what do you want me to ask so you can get you some money to get the rest of that shit fixed on your car? You can buy you another bottle or something. I'm waiting. I guess we'll be here till somebody let me know which direction we should go, and then I can come up with the actual, question. But I just feel like that's like, you get some lunch tomorrow, maybe down to the Neiman Marcus, get a little drink, maybe just one thing. I don't know the prices down to Neiman Marcus, but I need either to do one of three things. Come on, y'all, help me out. All right, well, I'm gonna come up with it then. Since I'm not getting any feedback on which one I should do, then we'll do a giveaway about okay. What's something that everybody, it would be an easy one. I want it to be easy because nobody's dropping down. Um, yes, we will continue to bring you to the carpet. Yes, since you want to be on the red carpet, we will bring the flashes. And nobody hates you. Yes, we just like holding your feet to the fire, popping your lies. And it almost feels dutiful to me. I'm not even gonna lie because like people like that, if it was happening, publicly, everybody would have some shit to say about it. It's so weird that he's able to function like he does with so much. Like it's not even just regular shit. Like it's some diabolical shit. Okay, so we'll do. Okay, I got a question. If this question don't get an answer, then I'll try another one because this is something I was gonna clip today, but I didn't. Today on Jay Wilson's page, he said that I heard people were having a back to school drive. How did the back to school drive go? But what did he call it the day before? He didn't call it a back to school drive. He called it something else. Does anybody know what he called it? And it does include the word beg. I'll say that. That's the clue. Does anybody know the answer to that? I'm going to give it, I don't know, a few seconds. I don't know how many seconds. I'm going to give it a second. You don't know that one? Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, as I think of the second one, I'll think of another one because he called it today. He was real cute with it, calling it back to school drive, but he definitely didn't call it that before. Okay, something easier. Ah, my goodness. Okay, this is a good one, and this has to be for you to get the money. It's a $30 cash app, but it'll get you lunch or something. But what made me pissed off with this motherfucker. Cause it's always some shit. Oh, you was over there. You was part of our list. You was no. If anybody knows why I was initially mad at this motherfucker, even just general, then we gonna get on out here. We gonna hit our pillows. I'm gonna send this cash app before I hit that countdown. But does anybody know? Because I do get very irritated with all these different misconceptions about why he irritates me. And it's not, another hint, it's not because of a strike. It was not because of a strike. That's not what started this shit. Anybody? Nobody? I'm gonna give it like 10 seconds because I know there's a little delay. I know there's a little delay. Let me read these. Yeah, because I know. Thank you, them, for letting me know. Yeah, it's good. Good. It's terrible to watch them. It's terrible. Starve them. Every demon mark. Oh, Lord. Well, shoot. Look, he have to use his Barney back imagination there too. All right, so nobody knows why I'm mad and that it wasn't a strike. Nobody remembers what happened when I asked. Oh my gosh, y'all! When I asked the question about this is important shit because it's always floating some random rumor. But maybe one of y'all know, but you just don't want to drop your cash app. Now, if you know, well, you can get on your troll page and you can just send the request to me too. Yes, that's one of the reasons, but that's not what really kicked it off. He did. He definitely is always. That's what keeps me. That's what keeps me energized. That's my black lightning. That's my black lightning. But it was something he did, and I remember I posted it, and I've been a couple panels talking about it, and said it a few times here. It was something that happened that caused this shit to even make me to even make a page. If he hadn't did that shit, cause he wouldn't have did that shit in real life. That's another clue. Anybody? Anybody? Come on with the late night, with the late night lunch cash app tomorrow or breakfast or whatever the fuck. There is a reason, which I see I'm gonna have to answer this anyway because that's important to know. So it looks like we're gonna have to do another question for the 30. Okay, so the reason why we don't fucking play no motherfucking games is because I asked the question about the train ride when he was trying to get the $75 and he was telling people to pay that and it was gonna go on his Amtrak and shit and I said I would rather just fly directly to Dallas because that Amtrak is fine, but it doesn't give vacation vibes. That's literally what I said, and I was all kind of bitches and all kind of hoes. Well, bitch, you negative bitch, I'm gonna delete you, bitch, and all this shit. It's on my page. I ain't lying. That's how it started, and I don't let nobody cuss me out like that in real life. So that was never gonna fly. But okay, what I'm thinking something is gonna be another Uncle Tim one because y'all probably know that one. Um, uh what does he say? What's one of the things he says? Okay. What's one of the words? This would be a best caption type of thing for the $30 cash app. What's one of the things Tim Blaine, Uncle Tim, says that he grew up in? What's one of the things Uncle Tim says that Jay Wilson grew up in? And I feel like this is like, it's multiple answers. One of the things that Uncle Tim says that Jay Wilson grew up in. One of the things you could kick it. It's gotta be somebody. I know y'all watch Uncle Tim. Even if y'all ain't know the last answer to my shit, I know y'all watch Uncle Tim. It could be anything too. Some of the answers is just easy. Just whoever say that shit first. But he also has like some, funny references. He carries his purse because he been shot out of stuff, so he has a pair of underwear in it. He probably don't even have a pair of underwear in his nasty ass. I know you know this answer, Themslick. But no, Themslick, last time you didn't even send your cash app. I owe you money from the last cash app. I begged for that cash app and you ain't send it over here. Come on, y'all. What's one of the things Uncle Tim says that Jay Wilson grew up in? Don't be bad because you grew up in that. Or it could be something that aligned to one of Uncle Tim's songs. Gotta be. Or you can put what Rico calls Jay Wilson. That's another opportunity to win the 30. Whichever one of them answers come first. Now I know y'all know this answer. What's Rico's nickname for Jay Wilson? That should have been the first question. I'll wait. Somebody. I feel like I'm doing the motherfucking polls. And I know them Slick ain't gonna answer because she not gonna send her cash app. Or she ain't gonna send the request. If anybody knows Rico's nickname for Jay Wilson, I will give you a $30 cash app. and then we can go to bed. Now we about to hit 2 hours. I hope somebody dropped down with an answer to one of those questions before we hit 2 hours. Who wants to watch the deserts of Texas on a board Amtrak train? Right, right. Get a screensaver. Get you some barbecue and move around. You want to go somewhere else. You want to do the easiest, laziest shit. You do not want to put any effort into anything because you don't give a fuck about them people. You just trying to raise money for your nonprofit. And nobody can convince me that we are not the nonprofit and we are not the e-marketing and we are not the business. There's no other place that he's making money. There's no other place. Even when he says he's on the way to work, he ends up somewhere else. And then he like probably bites his nails all day trying to find a way to get back online. You got it. You win. You win. Yeah, you win. Look, you win. You win. Yes. Come on, Carabelle. I wish I don't I have some shit. Don't I have some shit in here? That's what I'm talking about. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. All right, okay, okay. I know you not saying them slick. I already know. And one day I'm gonna catch up with that cash app and I'm gonna send you some money because you won on the last one and you did not send the cash app. All right, Cameron, how you want to do it? You can either drop your cash app or you can send me the $30 cash app request to my cash app right here. Just Submarine 41. So I'm going to open it or you can drop it. You know, it's up to you. Let me see. Let me see. It's up to you, and I'm not gonna go because I ain't one of the motherfuckers that don't be following through. Everybody know I follow through on my shit, so I'm gonna just wait for one thing or the other. I won't say anything other than it's sent. I just want to make sure that you get it. What? No. 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 Why are y'all doing this to me? Oh my God. I know you do. I know you look. I know you know these answers. Y'all killing me. No. Somebody getting this cash app. I'll be on. Let me light my jump. Because this is like, come on now. Come on now. No. No, caramel. Caramel. No. Okay, I'm gonna do another easy one. Somebody gonna get this cash app tonight because y'all ain't gonna stress me out. Y'all not gonna stress me out. Okay, what are one of the dishes that Jay Wilson raised money for on Thanksgiving? I ain't gonna do that to y'all. But what's one of the dishes that Jay Wilson raised money for on Thanksgiving? If anybody would like to get some lunch tomorrow on me, you know what I'm saying? Planet Fitness. His Thanksgiving at Planet Fitness or in his redecorated a home care facility he got over there. I wanted one dish that Jay Wilson raised money for online for Thanksgiving. Anybody? Anybody? I thought I saw something pop up on my Cash App request, but I did not see it. Damn. These sugar, those sugary ass grits. No shade to anybody that put sugar in grits or anything, but that green shit, I knew his ass couldn't cook then. I mean, we knew he couldn't cook because he never talks about cooking anything or buying groceries. But yeah, that was worse than Kamala talking about her bathtub greens, child, that everybody asked for. Child, what? All right, we need another winner. So the next question, since y'all motherfuckers don't want no money, y'all got a question. Y'all got a question in this motherfucker. Like, come on now. Um. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't even. I mean, would anybody even answer, or should I make this a question? Should I make this next question a question for the replay? At least tell me that. Should I try another question and see if somebody's gonna win the $30, or should I leave leave a question up for the replay, and whoever answers it on the replay would get the $30 for their lunch. Let me know something. I feel so distressed. I feel so distressed. I'm just trying to. This was one of my favorite lives. There's a lot of the videos I thought I had uploaded. I'm going to have to dig them down, track them down. But I did show a lot of the ones that I wanted to show. So, should I do a question for the replay and then they win the Cash App, or should I try another question tonight? Y'all let me know. It's 3:38 in the morning. And I'm going to get an answer, or it's going to be birds chirping. For real. Mm-mm-mm. I'm about to play another clip while I wait for an answer. Let's see. Which one? Which one? Oh, no. Let's see. Let's see what we'll go with. Mm. Oh, wait. Oh, let me see. Which one do I want to play while I wait for an answer? So we play the tacky bag and outfit. Oh, wait, somebody. Them slick. I believe she give me another answer. I believe his cooking gas is off. Oh my gosh, it probably is. And I don't think he could cook anyway. And I think he would think his own food was disgusting. And he ain't even got the nerve to cook something for a motherfucking lyric. Cause we seen that hyena looking super, super rib cage bound. Like what? Yeah, yeah. I see you. I see the way you put together. You trying to put me through it. Why you trying to take me through there? I want to go through there. I'm trying to get an answer. I just want to know: are we leaving the Cash App question for the replay? Because I could think of a motherfucking story to tell or something, or I could upload one of these other motherfucking videos where I get this answer. But let's see, because there was something that was in reference to today. Let me just make sure I'm not tripping on one that I already had labeled that I wanted to put down. Let me see, because I'm still waiting for an answer. Let's see. Oh yeah, this was okay, okay, what was that? Okay, down. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Concern. Damn. Mm-mm-mm. Damn. Mm-mm-mm. Where I play snapping on Viv, my God. Oh yeah, he did threaten me. That's so funny. I wish he would. Mm-mm-mm. We'll play this so everybody can be warned. If they let me see, I guess I gotta do it like this. If they decided they gonna ask him where he at or what he doing or for any evidence. That's what I don't really understand the abuse part, because if anybody saw today, he went off on Fridge Nat. He went clean off on Fridge Nat. I'm talking about, he was like, you bringing up stuff and you don't want to stay focused, and we're trying to talk something, and it's just really like disrespectful because you're distracting from what we're talking about, and we're trying to talk about something serious and all this stuff, and it's like, I just, everything he does, it's unfortunate, it's so untrustworthy, because 5 minutes later he was talking about that same shit. He started talking about the whole situation with Ness or whatever today, and he acted like he didn't want to talk about it. You absolutely did and wanted to and continue to, and everything else, and talked about people's families. You talked about people's kids. You talked about everything. And the answer to the other thing, when he said the back to school, how did the school supply drive go? what he said the day before was the begathon, and he was calling it the begathon repeatedly, talking about everybody, talking about who was on welfare, talking about all this stuff. And it was so weird and manipulative because he was talking about Lady Nika in the chat. Then he said, "Oh, I went over to Lady Nika's. I dropped down on Lady Nika's. And, people hate on her because, people hate on me too." Like, you are not in the same category as anybody at all. Like, you are not. Like, don't compare yourself to anybody, especially when you was just talking shit and was still talking shit today. That's the crazy part. Like, it's like time moves differently for him. He doesn't remember the shit that he says from one day to the next. He has talked shit in the last 24 hours about just about everybody. Like, just about everybody. The only people he ain't talk shit, I mean, he talk shit about his own damn chat too. Like, I don't understand why this shit is even a go. And as soon as Lovely Love said he was sitting in the car, for however amount of time. He was like, at least I ain't got no young man, little young husband living with me, da 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 da, and still up in like what? And then sang the song later in the evening about the trailer. This is why people can't give you a day off. This is why people like have to check you because who the fuck are you to be frolicking around here on the bullshit that you be on? To be a motherfucking nobody, to be a motherfucking cornball, to be a poorly dressed, terribly faced. You need to be on that what's the shit Arya did in Game of Thrones. The man is I am no one, the man don't have a face. You need to see can you get another one? Can you can you swap them shits out? Can you swap them shits out? Okay? And the only reason you be trying to act like you going to the gym is because Mark be going to the gym. You don't be going to the gym though. It's probably just like you send a picture in your tank top and be like, "Yeah, I'm going to the gym." You may even go in there and take you a picture in the mirror, but you don't do anything. You're very, 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 very whack in every sense of the word. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. He's a cop calling claimed he lives across the street from three cops, and they probably all want to take you in. I'm glad you live across the street from three cops. You got three motherfuckers with cuffs that can take your ass in, and no matter how much you eat and how big your wrist get, they'll have enough handcuffs between the three of them to chain your motherfucking ass up. And I hope they got some tape for your mouth too, bitch ass. If you notice anybody, if anybody gets any money, he comes on ready to be. Yes, he is low down. It's only okay when he do it. He wants it all. Why never ask his man? Right, right. And he's literally talk shit about people's man not providing this or that for him. Why don't your man do this? Why are you asking us? Don't you have a man? How often has he done that shit? And your man can never provide even a side of green beans for you for Thanksgiving. You're asking us for green beans. And then what cracked me up was when he went to that this was supposed to be the day after he brought his relative to basic training. He was supposed to be at the food convention and he had the nerve to say he was sponsored. He said, "Yeah, I was sponsored to go to the food convention and for the regular people it's $75." And then later in the live he was like it was worth every penny. You are a joke. Oh my gosh. He a dry bacon stunt queen with his scamming eyes. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Dry lap, dry bed, dry shade, dry channel, dry anything unless you get somebody else on there. That's why your shit be at 18 and 25 people. Like, and it's fine for me. I just got here. I feel like, what Lil Uzi say? I only been here for like 3 days. I don't know. That's how I feel. But you got almost 10,000 subscribers. Why do you be having 21 people in your chat? Hmm? Mm, it ain't important till it happened to you. He wanted her husband though. Oh yes. Oh yes. And you know what? He has a trend of that. He has a trend of befriending women on YouTube because he wants to flirt with their men, and I think there's something in him that feels like he wants to have this point to prove. It's one of the other reasons he just doesn't like women in general, because he always looks at women as competition. And I feel like that has happened multiple times. Like, I feel like even the situation with Tracy and Noble, he was acting like he was, because he wanted Noble to take his side. He wanted to flirt with him. He wanted to do all that shit. Like, that's his reputation. It's even his reputation with Mark. Like, motherfucker, we own to you. And it stinks over here. Well, a long time boyfriend because she's not married. Yeah, yeah, that's why. Yeah, I knew she wasn't married, but I remember he was talking about, because wasn't he talking about Dubai and all that stuff? I feel like he was talking about Dubai and like a wedding in Dubai, and talking all that shit. Even though he just said like 2 3 weeks ago that he about to go to Canada, so we'll wait for that trip too. We'll wait for him to go to Canada, since he going to Canada and he taking everybody on the bus. Maybe he'll take everybody on the bus to Canada. Make it interesting. Make you have to be quiet longer. Use your inside voice. Be in a library. He want to put you in a library on wheels. Oh my gosh. He couldn't get enough of the library with the printer. He couldn't get enough of the library on the boat. He wants to be in a library on wheels, because you're supposed to be quiet on the Amtrak. You know what I'm saying? And then what's he gonna get everybody a fucking Twix bar and say that he got a package, the best package, like he did on the cruise, because he got $20 fucking drink vouchers. One drink costs $20. Are you serious? You are so basic bitch material. You is the peanuts in a motherfucking trail mix. You know how they give you a whole bunch of peanuts? You don't get a lot of almonds, pistachios, macadamia, shit like that. You looking for your little M&Ms and shit. He is the motherfucking peanuts. He is the basic bitch in every motherfucking shit. He the pennies in the coin purse. Shit, what? You whack. You are whack. You like going to one of them museums you go to as a kid where you shake out all the like dirt to see if you get some gold, and you just rocks every time. Just rocks. Ugh, ugly rocks too. Green bean casserole. And the crazy thing is, he asked for all those ingredients, and this nigga don't cook. What? Like, I promise you, he be spending that money because somebody cooked for his fat ass. He don't be cooking ever. We've never seen him produce no wonderful dish or anything. Like, his most palatable display of food, I feel like it's maybe the croissant he had at Quick Trip. I don't know. I don't know. He thinks he's like living the life and he's shading people. Whole time he has no idea how much of a fan he is and how embarrassed he will be one of these days. Soon come. Soon come. You know that Caribbean shit. You know that Caribbean shit. Green bean casserole. Baby, please. You need a salad casserole and you need it quickly. You need to be on Daniel fast and quickly. What? You need to be trying a new diet. I think he has been mad at Lovely Love because she turned down coming to his house and cook for that contest. There's another thing, another reason he can't cook. He wanted to turn his stove on for the first time. Her husband said, "No, I think he wants to see that man saying he can play me." Yes, I remember that. I remember that because now he be talking so much shit about that man. But I remember when he had a whole jam session on his page. I remember that shit. I remember that shit. And I'm telling you, it's a trend. His like disdain for women with like when they're with straight men, like that's always been his desire, his craving. Even when we see his old voice where he used to pretend and portray to be different than he is, that's the type of man that he goes for. That is his type. So he always looks at a woman with disgust and competition. And I mean, how many examples do we need? Like, how many times do Ike gotta beat you and bring you a present for you to be like, that's the last time you gonna hit me, or today ain't today, Ike? Mm-hmm. And I noticed every time he's met women off YouTube, they pay for his meal. He only paid for Honest Road because he was a man. And he keeps bringing up the Honest Road thing, even though he was saying for years. I'm talking about every chance he get. I don't want to meet these people. I don't want to be. I don't. I have to limit access to me. And da 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 da. He did it because he literally wants to piss Brian off, and he talked about the shit today. Do we wanna let's go ahead and
Coming
play
for
it?
you. I don't know, because I'm not coming for him. It's not my type. So I don't know. God bless her. God bless her. There are a lot of people coming for me because I'm worth coming for. Okay. I'm worth coming for.
He think he Carlos King.
I don't know. Maybe because I met Honest Bro. Maybe because Honest Bro think the old man is kind of sick. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people just mad at me. And you know, they say my face is wrinkled and stuff, but you know I don't give a damn about that because wrinkles or not, baby, daddy is still hot. Okay, daddy can go and play racquetball and run. Daddy don't have no arthritis. Daddy got all his teeth. Daddy's nails be clean. Okay? All right. Daddy be smelling good.
Not from what I heard.
I mean, these hoes is mad. The hoes is mad. Okay? What's it all worry?
Like, first of all, I think you're putting a little bit of 20 on 10 because, like, as long as you ain't pissed or roll off, he's very nice to people. Like, he's very nice to people. So you could very well be ferocious, and Honest Bro is not going to make you feel bad or anything. So, all this, oh, you're mad because the old man is sexy, like, you really have to cut that out because nobody's, like, giving you, you know, mixed signals or, like, play it hard to get. Like, nigga, you ugly. Yeah, you ugly. Miss Patricia, you better watch out. Yeah. Oh yeah, Miss Patricia, you better watch out. Cause if he nice to you, he wants something from you, or he using you. He wants something from you, or he using you. The way he talked to y'all up in that chat, mm, please tell me y'all is criminal informants. Please tell me you are criminal informants. He needs slim fast soup, yes, because he needed hot, he needed cold, he needed with noodles, he needed every way. Give him tickets with his, yup. Mm-mm-mm-mm. We know Miss Patricia husband plus Vivian will be the only ones to attend his last cheap get together. But this is the thing. I hope that they realize that it's moments away from him flipping and turning the motherfucking script on them. Like, it is moments away from him flipping on them, just like he does for everybody else, and just like he claims and hints every chance that he gets. And I'm just saying, run away, love, as soon as you can. You know what I mean? You in the middle of the documentary, but we want you to be at the end, and we gon' try our best to forgive and forget. There's a couple of y'all little motherfuckers. Let me see who I took a screenshot of today. There's a couple of y'all motherfuckers can get it, baby. Y'all got a whole lot of shit to say in the chat, and it's kind of crazy. Because I'm like, who the fuck is y'all talking about? Like, y'all mad weird, and y'all won't say no shit. Like that girl that came over talking shit. What was her name? Sweetie Pie. I'm like, you following me, and you're also, like, talking shit, and you also very wrong. You know what I'm saying? Somebody had straight up lied and was like, SubMarine said, and I was like, what the fuck is you talking about? Oh, chocolate decadence? That bitch? Chocolate decadence. I don't know what the fuck you got going on, but I'm sick of your bitch ass. SubMarine is a certified stalker. Okay. Well, what is he with for Mark? Justice for Mark. Whatever, bitch. What else? Who else? Oh, now Fridge Nat. I can never read Fridge Nat. I don't know if Fridge Nat is a troll. If she is, she's a very smart troll. I feel like she may be. You know what I'm saying? Um, let's see who else was it. Da, 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 da. Oh, Itsy B Shakes. Izzy B Shakes is the other one. Yeah. Aw. That person, me, is the next Jay Wilson stalker. Talking about she want to interview Viv. These is sick. Go take your meds. Don't make me post a reply, bitch. Why don't you shut the fuck up? Okay? And follow your weak ass leader. Okay? Because I didn't get ghosted by Vivian. Okay? So let's not do that. We don't want to do. I ain't never gave nobody no impression that I'm in here playing no games or lying or flying or flexing or anything. I always bring receipts. You know what I'm saying? So please don't fuck with me and embarrass yourself. Itsy B shakes. You better breathe, stretch, shake, and let it go. I'm not that one, baby, at all. So, yeah. Talking about go take your meds. Took them. Took them. The footage says it's still a lie, bitch. I don't give a fuck. You ain't heard nobody with that. Not the bitches that need to be on medicine. Fucking with people that already know they shit and self aware and do what the fuck they really supposed to do about themselves. No, ma'am. And you're probably one of the motherfuckers in here too. Itsy B shakes. You ain't shaking no tables. I already look. Ooh, shaking the table. Itsy B shaking the table. Bitch, if you following behind Jay Wilson, you already a motherfucking mutt. If you really are, see, Fridgenet, I can see a little glimpse of, maybe she's trolling, but you, bitch, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that unless you want to have a motherfucking conversation. You know what I'm saying? And don't do that unless you want to have a motherfucking conversation. He one of those green eyes. Of course, he's younger than Jay Chubby Face was. Him as a moissanite, aka fight diamond ring and go in the trash. That bubblegum ring. Have you noticed his chest full of bars? Yes, yes, yes. And if you don't be on that shit, he gonna get you gone real quick. You will get your papers, your walking papers, real quick. And that's why I'm like, how y'all let somebody like you gotta be somebody that like deal with a lot of shit in real life and like tolerate a lot of shit because the way he be talking, it ain't even like he pretends to be like good and kind and shit to the people that support him. He treats y'all like shit, and then y'all see what happened to people that been holding him down for years, just like Miss Virginia, who was holding him down for 5 years, and he turned around and even lied on her and said that she ain't never sent him $49. She should be happy that he sent her $49. Meanwhile, she put up the receipts where she sent you, I believe it was $483 to your $50 that you also required a $1 Cash App request for. You dirty scheming dog. Like, you are fucking weird. Like, most people would be like, yo, no, no. Like, even if I gotta send somebody a cash, I'm gonna send like a little extra if they gotta like withdraw it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, you are extremely, extremely selfish and extremely, extremely weird. And everything that you say you get money for, you already had. If that was the case, why would you not be generous and like just give back? You know what I'm saying? Why would you keep sleuthing the way that you are? Why would you be so snaky? Why would you be so desperate? Why would you get the alignment and not the other rinkety shit going on every time you hit a bump in the road or turn your wheel in your car? Bitch ass, broke ass nigga. Please explain. You talking about people shit, you might want to just only take that motherfucking Amtrak. You might want to only take that shit because that shit that you rink a dick your jalopy is on its last leg. I had to look it up. I had to look up the noises it was making because I said, surely you cannot keep running into the same poor drivers. And then when I looked it up and then I seen the man, the expert, speaking about the alignment, I said, oh, he was shocked by the alignment and he also skipped some additional steps on maintaining his vehicle. It's so unfortunate to be able to call somebody out so easily and really not even have to do any work because you call it out for yourself, Jay Wilson. This on you, baby. It's above me now. You gotta be quiet on the creek. Mm-mm-mm. You definitely gotta be quiet on the creek. And you loud. You loud. That's why you don't get anything. You thought you was a bitch that's supposed to be in diamonds and furs and shit. Clearly. No exaggeration. You know what I'm saying? No, he needs some Klonopin. He needs something because you can see in his face when he says all these great things, he doesn't believe it. Look, even when he talks about his tacky ass outfit,
Like
look.
a two coffee, that's why I picked it up, and it's gonna go well today because I got my hold on for a minute. So it goes well with my Brahmin bag today. So I'm wearing it with the bag today. So this is what we giving today.
He is so desperate for attention. He is so desperate for attention. Where's this daddy? Hold on, there's a part after this. Hold on, let me
And
see.
you know, they say my face is wrinkled and stuff, but you know I don't give a damn about that because wrinkles. His daddy got all his teeth. Daddy's nails be clean. Okay? All right. Daddy be smelling good. I mean, these hoes is mad. The hoes is mad. Okay? What's up, worry?
He got to convince himself. He got to convince himself. He has to convince himself that he's all of these things. Like, it's so weird. Where is this one?
The only thing I use my GLP-1s for is food noise. I go to the gym, but food noise, and that's a real thing. So, yeah.
If y'all couldn't tell that he was drinking liquor there too, and pay attention to his face and everything, I'm telling y'all. And the fact that this is his true, he go from, where is it?
Hey, Creole. So, like now, I'm just coming on because I'm.
That was the one where he was talking about going to the other house. But I was gonna say, if you listen to how he spoke to Lyric there,
Get your ass out here. Stop acting silly. Ooh, she makes me so sick. She's sitting up there looking. I'm like, go potty. Take your ass outside. Woo, these dogs.
like, who talks to their dog like that when they just trying to get the dog to go use the bathroom? You feel me? Like, who talks to their dog like that when they just his explanation was to take the dog to use the bathroom? You know what I'm saying? Money hungry asses. I have family and friends in real life. Will call them for the money, milk dud head ass. Yes. Why you don't call them? Why you don't call them? I would love if he get into his cowboy hat era because he do give me a hot sauce maker. You know what I'm saying? Like a little Texas Pete type little vibe because he be running out of that dye for his face. So he could sell some hot sauce maybe. And he could put it in his bag. E-marketing. You could put some hot sauce in your bag. Oh man, look at that. Showing off those markdown purses. Oh my gosh. I know he can't wait. He probably counting down the days. He probably done brought it to the pawn shop, got it back, brought it to the pawn shop, got it back, brought it to Plato's closet, got it back. You know what I'm saying? And this, again, we gonna play this again because this was disgusting. How he tries to use real serious situations because he ain't want to address the shit that Ness said. He wanted to take digs at Ness.
Let's pray for our Haitian brothers and sisters because ICE is coming for them now, and we may not think about that again, but I do think that we're gonna see some black people who ain't Haitian getting scooped up. I really think they're gonna get scooped up, and that's a concern of mine. My heart goes out to those Haitian brothers and sisters because Trump now is getting ready to round them up, and it's not gonna be cute. And I mean, you know, that's what people need to be focused on.
Why do people need to be focused on it? Why do people need to be focused on it? I want to say you meant unstable. I know it's late. Look, Jay Wilson is mentally unstable because he definitely is. Like, and you can see it in the changes in how he, like, moves, like the way that he handles himself. Yes, I know that's what you meant. Look, I already know Thin Slick. He's mentally unstable and he talks about everyone else and he talks about their projection. But that's what narcissists do. That is what narcissists do. Need I remind you all what we talked about in the beginning of why somebody like that would even fabricate a relationship, why that's valuable to them, why they would want to do that, why a narcissist and a pathological liar would do this. And there's all of these things. Feel free to pause it if you need to, but that's something we covered in the jump. Like the man is crazy, and then he gonna sit up there and turn around and do this shit after he said he don't talk about nobody, he ain't worried about nobody, then he do.
Cause I'm able, I don't see no boat, 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 boat. Does lovely love think she's better than everybody? Cause she got a new trailer. Hell yeah, girl, we jealous. Now she humble with it. She shitting on all of us, girl. Oh. It's portable.
Mind you, this was tonight. Well, now it's 4 a.m, but this was the night that is still the sundown that he was singing these tunes and be acting like he not talking shit about anybody. This is the same motherfucker that said, "Is this it?"
Rico.
No, wait, he was talking about that, but before that, he said, "Did I take it down?"
And even though I am not talking about anything except the state of the sex without talking about soul, I can still be on.
Amen.
Didn't have to drop a link. And if I do have a channel, I can. I can do whatever I want with this channel or this platform because it's mine. And I know I owe no allegiance to no one. I don't have to be nice to nobody. I just do what I want to do. It's that simple.
Y'all hear that car?
I don't have time to sit here and really talk. I can't talk about what these people are doing, what they're doing in their life, because I refuse to watch. I refuse to watch. Do something with your life. Do something with your life. You know, I mean, do something. I'm good. Y'all hate hoes.
We hating hoes.
Y'all hate hoes.
Look at his face.
And that's what it is. Begging hoes, hating hoes, welfare hoes, all of, and all the above. And it's quite sad. But you can get mad, out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, and that outfit is out of sight. It's out of sight. Oh yeah, he was drunk. He was drinking. I'm telling you, he was drinking in this video. You could tell by the way that he like would take a sip and then he would like make a face, like not it's hot face, not none of that shit. It was I just took a little, and it had a little bite. You know what I'm saying? Had a little bite to it. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, like, and we just gonna remind you, we ain't gonna put all the little repair stuff, but just listen if you missed it in the beginning to this motherfucker's car. We about to get up out of here, but we gotta hear how he could not afford to complete the repairs on the car that we see him in all fucking day getting bed sores on his ass from. And this car is not taken care of. The screeches you will hear in every live that he's driving when he goes over a bump or a hump, it's always screeching. And I'm like, it's not other people, it's him. y'all get the picture. The car is fucked up. And the man later says that, it still needs an alignment, but they can fix whatever the fuck it was. Because I'm like, that's his fucking car. Like, and he kept looking all around like he didn't know where the sound was coming from. But we always hear that same sound in his car. And another thing I meant to say earlier, I thought I had it in one of the other clips. It might have played and I just didn't even realize it. But he always hits, like, he'll turn the camera off when he's getting off on the exit, because you'll see him turn the camera off, and then you hear the blinkers clicking, click, 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 for a long time, like he's getting off the exit. And we see he's on the highway. Look at the cars behind him right now. So he don't want nobody to see where the fuck he's going. As soon as he get ready to hit them blinkers and that shit start clicking, he turned that motherfucking camera off. And then it clicks for a long time while he's merging and everything else. And then he gets off of whatever exit. He don't want to see us to see him walking to work at fucking Chuck E. Cheese or whatever the fuck he work at. So he does it every fucking time. Anytime he gets close to anything, he needs the evidence. Whether it's the food, whether it's the boo, whether it's the other house, whether it's the job. You know what I'm saying? He always turns that shit off, but he wants us to look at that fucking ridiculous face any other second. Absolutely not. Yes, worry about your breath. Worry about all that sucking out of your teeth that you was doing when you was on that train alone to Dallas, what was it, in May or so, trying to act like you were doing this scout for the fucking Amtrak ride. Like, the shit, everything you need to know about an Amtrak is on the internet. You can look it up. Anything you need to know, you want to watch a POV, you want to watch somebody else that took the same ride you did, all of that shit is available. You made it seem like you was talking to representatives, and somebody else called you out about that 2% increase you was talking about when you was going on that cruise. And she was like, I ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but my cousin's a travel agent, and he must have been operating like a travel agent. That's the only way he would be getting those alerts on like a 2% increase. Mind you, when he was talking about the 2% increase, it was like a total of saving, what was it, like $2.74 or $3.74? And he was like, y'all better hurry up. It's already up 2%. 2% of, like, I think it was like $178 room. He needed his rent money. He needed his rent money. It's in the previous video. I tell you a joke, but I never tell you a lie. I'm telling you, this motherfucker is scum. He is scum, and he's a brat. Like, it's to see a 56-year-old brat, Pastor the Brat, James the Brat. I don't know what we want to call him, but the motherfucker is trash. Anyway, I know the sun is about to come up. It's been almost 3 hours, and it's just never enough time. You're never, Jay Wilson, gonna make me feel bad about getting on here and dragging you, because it's like getting a Swedish massage. It's like getting a deep tissue massage, or going to the chiropractor and getting the little wash. I'm stretching my neck right now because it just feels so good to just purge from all your bullshit. And as long as you bring the bullshit, I'm going to talk about it. The same shit that you say that you can do and you can say, and how you talk your shit, it's always going to be somebody talking shit about you. And I'm not the only person. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to everybody dragging you. I love seeing you get jumped, because you deserve it. You do not change. Brian asked last night on the live, oh, what if he changes? What if he changes his ways? He will never. He's done it a million times in the last 5 minutes. He is who the fuck he is, and he proves it every day, like he did today. As I mentioned, all these clips were literally between the last day or two. If it was any other reference, it was because the motherfucker lied and we needed to see the chronology. But this shit all happened today. All the ups and downs, the roller coaster. This is a weird ass fucking warped mirrored carnival that he thinks he is running. And he is the clown. He is the fucking jester. You ain't shit. And ain't nobody obsessed with you like you're gross. You don't even got nothing. You ain't even packing, baby. You ain't got nothing going on. You ain't got no backbone. You ain't swinging. Your personality sucks. The way you eat would annoy anyone. The way you breathe would annoy anyone. The way you think would annoy anyone. You don't know how to take constructive criticism. You don't know how to have a conversation that's not leaned in your favor. You don't know how to see other perspectives. You're difficult to be around. I'm sure you're difficult to work with. You seem like you would steal food. You seem like you would steal other things as well. You seem like a difficult person to have an interaction with at a restaurant, a hotel, any sort of service and interaction or exchange. You seem like an absolute terror to the public. You're nothing anybody is begging to be around. Your platform is only what it is because there are people that will watch it. Mostly, like me, to laugh at you. So you're not all these things that you say you are. And it don't matter how many times you try to switch the story up, because I ain't one of them motherfuckers in your chat. I'm not gonna coddle you and enable you and tell you that you're beautiful when you are hideous. Never. 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 Call me what you want, baby. But all right, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night. I appreciate y'all for coming by. I guess I will have to leave a trivia question tomorrow for the Cash App because them slick want to say everything but the Cash App and stuff, and so does Caramel playing these games. I'll have to leave. So look. Something else that ain't got nothing to do with the giveaway. Look at see what I'm saying? See what the fuck I'm saying? You said he needed so many book room to get his hotel room free. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. He was trying to meet a quota. That's why he took all them people money and ain't spent a damn bit of time with them. And then still tried to come back and brag about it and then talk shit about people's motherfucking not having a private party bus when he's taking everybody on the most public, out of your control bus situation, train situation that there is. And no shade to it, but it's like you be jet lagged just being on a plane. You want people to fly from all over to convenience you and meet you there and then ride on the train all scattered about. You know what I'm saying? Wondering if they got headphones, this, that, and the third, whispering to each other, sitting beside other strangers. You know what I'm saying? Sitting beside somebody watching a YouTube video on their phone with no headphone. Like, this sounds like a horrible experience. This sounds like hotels.com when it's like a 1 star. Like, this sounds like a funny ass commercial. And you trying to dip shit in breadcrumbs and shit. Like, and fry it and call it a motherfucking mozzarella stick. Like, what the fuck? I like, we ain't going. I don't even understand. He's not scary. That's why I'm like, why does he get away with so much shit? You are not that guy. You do not have the juice. You do not have the juice. You are a fan of everything and everyone. You're a fan of everyone you talk shit about. You're a super fan of them. You slip up every time. You didn't watch anything, but you caught the live and you caught what this person said and you're saying, did y'all see this? Like, and you get an email except for when it's an email for Miss Virginia's banners. But you get every other email that just details all this stuff to you. You know what I'm saying? Because the people in your chat are so smart. They're giving you all those details. If they report it to you, first of all, they report it wrong. You're just squirrely and very, 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 very strange. No savings, no 401k. He has a house and two buckets, $2 buckets. He ain't got shit. That's why I'm like he has to because anybody else would like be banished in peace. Like nobody wants you here, but the 25 people that genuinely are just twisted and want you and have already gone too far from all the other people they could connect with or bond with because you've manipulated them to talking shit about everybody in place of you, but you don't rescue them when you make up with the motherfucking people. So you got that going on, and the rest of us come to like laugh at you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people even get on your link and laugh at you, and they sit in your chat and they laugh at you. But you're so easy to manipulate, even though you think you're the manipulator, that all people have to do is give you a compliment and you're going. Even when you know you're wearing a fucking tacky ass throw quilt from a fucking beginner that went to the sip and paint for crocheting. Like, ew. You are nothing to be desired. You're tacky, you're tasteless, you are hideous, you're annoying, Your voice has changed, as we've seen. Y'all heard the one that said, Nate's done a wonderful job, and yeah, I've lost weight and I'm flexing. Johnny Bravo out here, da da da. And this motherfucker. Like, what in the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde are you? And the worst part is that you are a punk ass bitch. That is really the worst part of it all. You're a punk. You're a punk. You really have like the audacity to sit there and talk so much shit about what everybody else got going on. You will even sit there and comment about all of the shit you observed in a live that also talked about your bitch ass. And you just skipped and sizzled all around everything that had anything to do with you, but you caught all this other shit. How, Sway? How? How do you do that? How do you do that? And you look bad. You really do. Like this fucking, please give him a cowboy hat look. It's crazy. This little look. Like we're gonna pull up when he said he didn't know who the fuck I was again. But I'm not gonna play the whole thing. But just look at his. Y'all know he got mascara on, right? Y'all know he giving Jack Sparrow.
I don't know who that person is, Rich Nat, and I've never acknowledged the person. All I know is they said that that person used my content, and I did my sweep, and I guess that person was struck, and they felt a little angry. But I don't frequent that person. I heard that person uses a lot of my content too, but again, I just do my sweeps, and how it comes out that way. That's all I'm gonna say. But again, the people want your attention. They want your attention, and I'm not interested.
But you can't look
Yeah,
away
I'm not
either.
interested. I'm not interested because people gonna be like another content creator up there thinking that the preacher who ain't never met her want her, and the white child, baby, that's pure tomfoolery over there.
Now that is pure tomfoolery. Like that's how delirious he is. He done convinced him that I don't fuck with him. Number one for the strike, and number two because I want him and I want to put like a Pastor Waller on him. I don't understand what it takes to convince yourself that you are all of these things, and I'm trying to tell you, you whack as fuck. You're whack, and everybody see you in your slip showing. Talking about your sweep. Keep on sweeping, because I believe you seen when I posted that you keep on false flagging people when you don't have shit copyright registered, and people are giving commentary, criticism, education as you see scrolling down here. There is no way that you are gonna sit here and keep playing and making threats to a motherfucker, and you gonna get your shit shut down. Cause I ain't even been petty enough to go further with the fact that y'all see my shit is back up that he struck in the first place. Because it was a false copyright claim. Because everything that I say I do, I do. And I work to put my shit together and cut my shit and give my commentary on this bullshit and do a timeline chronology. That is absolutely every fucking thing that is commentary, criticism, news reporting, education, fair use, commentary, criticism, education, everything y'all see scrolling down here. You know what I'm saying? You playing games that you can't win. And you playing with you fucking with a nigga that don't give a fuck. Empty the clip and roll the window up. Nigga, please. I'm not that one. I'm not scared of you. And I feel like nobody is. I mean, that's pretty. The train was a Dodge Ice because he thought Pride Face Crew was going. Mark was never going. Mark was never going. And Mark is safe. I'm telling you, he's safe. You know, perhaps Jay Wilson could send a messenger bird to him to send him a message, or You know, telling me he's got a hot batch of 2 hour car catfish to drop off and some tinfoil. You know, yes, the San Antonio Mass Choir House slash funeral house slash well, the rehearsal house slash veterans nonprofit house slash book club house slash Bible study house slash J. Wilson's refrigerator and Roach Motel. Mm-mm-mm-mm. He's a busted and say the law for the law is scary ass. Same way he said, I don't flag people. I don't do that. I don't flag people. You know, what is content going to be if you can't flag it? If it's on YouTube, we're going to talk about it. If it's not on, I love it. I love it. I'm giving him content. And y'all see how he did that Carlos catch and thought he was serving something. Quiet on the creek, bitch. Quiet on the creek. You try to like you are literally the definition of always emulated, never ever duplicated. Like you give that because you are always emulating somebody. You don't even know who yourself is. You don't know who you are. You don't know who you are. You just keep going in this like chameleon pretending and putting on this tacky ass shit, bothering everybody all the time, making us keep you company everywhere the fuck you go, turning on the child safety lock, melting. And all you can do is talk about how you have an air conditioner. What else is going on? What else is going on? He put up this outside cameras because he fears Brian was coming to his development. Please, he probably got the cameras and returned them shits. Like nobody is looking for you. But he's that delirious. I mean, we hear him. He's that delirious. You would think that somebody would be like hunting him down, but you took the first snail on a hook on Grinder from the internet and got exposed that easily. But you worried about somebody. Well, you wish somebody was watching. You hoping somebody watching. You hope you can catch somebody watching somebody else so you can say they was watching. You tell the story like it's your story. Weird ass nigga. We would just not want his ass. You seen it. We seen it, y'all. We seen in real time the chronology of him being in the car and saying he was on the way while driving, gas in the car to Boo's house, end up at his own house, say he was walking Lyric, then come the next morning and say that he walked Lyric, went home, took a shower, and went to bed because he was so tired. He lied and could not keep up with it. We want justice. When do we want it now? We want it now. The neighborhood is not safe. There goes the neighborhood. Scratching constantly. Oh my God, I want to put a collar on them. Stop buying them purses unless the strap got a flea and tick collar on it. Because, baby, first of all, you're not caring for Lyric the way you are. So I wouldn't be surprised if you are over there scratching from ticks and fleas. Like, gross. Look. You know what I'm saying? Very deranged. And he even like even how he switches up his like routine, like oh no, his facial expressions like laughs at himself and like looking around and answering himself and he's just you're all over the place. You're all over the place. He can't even keep a gardener home. Look like the forest. He can't even keep a gardener home. Look like a forest. I'm telling you, that's why he was trying. He was trying. First, he tried to zoom in on Lyric when y'all read ball back because that big ass knee was in there. His big knee. His big old knee. What's that movie where they lick the knees? What is it? It's one of them old, like, not poetic justice, but back in the day they licked the knees or whatever. Anyway, that knee I seen in that frame when he was trying to turn the camera around, show Lyric, was given what shape like that? Um, what shape like that? A sweet potato or something? A yam? You know what I'm saying? Like real heavy fluid type at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the knees were, the way they say cankles, they got nankles, like for the knees, cankles. I don't know, but them knees. And then he zoomed in on Lyric, gave us more hyena tees. You know what I'm saying? And then we seen those like unmulched landscaping in the front. Like you have time to do this instead of driving to go pick up purses. Why don't you go pick up some mulch and like do some yard work? You know what I'm saying? Just a suggestion. He is such a wannabe. He is such a wannabe. This nigga think he a Spice Girl. Mm-mm-mm. Slash to liquidation, sell furniture, and then dark, depressed, basic cookie cutter development. Oh my gosh. If that ain't the most depressed, surrounding, and that ain't even like no good raw selection of artwork. Like, I mean, Uncle Tim done said it, everybody done said it, but the painting of the books, come on. Like, what? You might as well have like screenshots of Kindle covers on your wall. Like, even Dr. Cheyenne Bryant printed up her some Canva certificates to put on the wall. You didn't even think enough of us to print you out some certificates from your online, university prestige, which we've already debunked. Not that you went, but that it was worth a damn. I would say I feel bad for you, but I don't. There used to be this like old Frog Prince movie. He looks just like the frog. It was like a grown ass man though. I think it was the Frog Prince. It was like old, like back in the like lamb chop days type shit. He looked just like that motherfucking frog on there. He looks like so many things. None of them human. None of them human. He got a ham hock leg. I'm telling you, you stick that motherfucking greens, he won't have to beg for no more fucking sides or mains for Thanksgiving. He gonna have everything he need. And maybe Lyric can have a decent meal. Poor Lyric. I mean, the dog just has no, even on a leash, Lyric was as far away from him as he could be. Like, even on a fucking leash. Let's see, I think I could take this out. Hold on, let me take this out. And then I'm gonna put this in. Because when I put it in the other thing, I can't like scroll it. But like, let me see, here it is. I got the lyric. Hold on, y'all. We got the mystery. Is this it? Oh, here we go. Okay. Let me see. Now I can like actually move it. Let me move it to this part. And see if y'all can see the look at the knee. Y'all see his knee? Hold on. Wait, it's like right between them. Y'all see it? It's a big, thick knee compared to how that face is melting off. That knee that's a thigh. Now that's a thigh. You get that motherfucker from Popeyes, you gonna be online saying thank you. I got more than I paid for. Baby, we got more than we paid for. Look at this
Is
shit.
chilling. Hold on for a minute. Let me see if I can pull her up.
Ooh,
She's chilling.
look at that
Look
leg.
at her.
What are you doing at the
She's
gym?
chilling over here looking. Look at her, my baby. Look at her. That's my baby.
Let me tell you all something.
Get your ass out here. Stop acting silly. Ooh, she makes me so sick. She's sitting up there looking. I'm like, go potty. Take your ass outside. Woo, these dogs.
You feel me? That's the same person? I'm trying to figure out, am I tripping? Because that's the same motherfucker. That's my baby. That's my baby. Get your ass out. For the dog to pee. The dog probably didn't want to be near you. You see how far the dog is from him. Is this the one we was just on? You see as far as he can be. Like without getting yoked up. He ain't cuddled up beside his owner. He's not like excited to be near you. He is like not feeling your ass.
She's
Look at the
chilling.
leg.
Look at her.
It's the skinny baby.
She's chilling over here looking.
Right, right. I'm
Look at that,
telling
my
you.
baby. Look at her. That's my baby.
Let me.
Get your ass out here. Stop acting silly. Ooh, she makes me so sick. She's sitting up there looking. I'm like, go potty, take your ass out.
Oh wait. Like, come on now, y'all. I know I'm not tripping. It definitely sounds like he hit the dog. Cause at first I was like he opening the door, but then he opens the door afterwards. But I don't think he realized he unmuted so quickly. Cause then he tried to laugh it off afterwards. He tried to laugh that shit off.
Get your ass out here. Stop acting silly. Ooh, she makes me so sick. She's sitting up there looking. I'm like, go potty, take your ass outside. Woo, these dogs.
Look at that, my baby. Look at her. That's my baby.
Let me tell you all
For a way out. Lyric looking for a way out. Like maybe if I go between them trees right there and I like, run when he go get some food, maybe I can get away and go knock on the neighbor's ring camera and get away from him. Yes. Skin and bones malnourished. You know what I'm saying? And it sounded like he hit him, allegedly. Like, I'm sorry, but if the thing is, he would absolutely be talking about this shit if it was anybody else. But you fucked up and you hit your button too quick with your fat ass fingers. And you fucked up and you told on yourself. Did you not? Did you not? Lord Wilson, Lord Wilcox. Right. He's losing, he has no muscle mass. Like sometimes when he does that little flex, he can get that little muscle to like pucker up. But like genuinely, he doesn't have any muscle mass. That's why his fucking leg.
I'm gonna.
Wait, oh, went back. Don't worry, it ain't hard. Look at that leg. His leg is, he talking about he be in the gym. What did you doing at the gym? What's going on at the gym? Look at the leg. It's the knee. Y'all know when y'all sit down and your knee be there, it be looking like, you know what I'm saying? Give a nice like little point to it. You could tell like a difference between the knee and the that's the same thing as a cankle, right? And the leg is wider than the dog. The leg is wider than the dog. I know there's some depth perception situation going on there too, but look at the width of the leg. Y'all can donate to him if you want to give him some food. Don't give him no dog food. He has to eat the dog food too. But look at the width of the thigh and the knee. Let's even focus that the knee and the thigh are, there's no difference. So you pull out your projector, I mean, a little bit of a tip there. But like the dog's width in comparison, even with the depth perception included, is bizarre. And you remember when you talked about the relative and he was like, you don't eat what you want to eat. You eat what I tell you to eat. Y'all remember that shit? Look at lyric like singing. See my days are cold. It look like he's singing a song that got rain involved. Like, oh my gosh, and all them BDSM damn leashes and shit, all buckles, buckles and shit all on the damn dog. Oh my god.
She's chilling. Look at her. She's chilling over here looking. Look at that, my baby.
For a way out.
Look at her. That's my baby.
Get your ass out here. Stop acting silly.
Took my shower.
I can't. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all. Cause he does give me like just a completely different person. Like he go home and take his motherfucking skin off. Straight DC Marvel villain. Got caught hitting his, yeah. And we just thought Lyric was hitting him. Whole time it's a whole domestic. He should be 190, 195, 5'10 mil his age. And now it's all in his thunder thighs and fluid building around his kneecaps. He got knee pads on with no knee pads. Them huge man tits are still there, yes, with the seatbelt as underwire support. He got spanks by the seatbelt. I can't. I can't. Face is falling off his skull. He looks horrific. He does look horrific. He looks horrific. He looks disgusting. Yeah, well, I heard the pop. Look, you ain't tripping. Caramel or caramel. It's a pop and it's a pop. It's whatever. Tomato and tomato. I heard it. I heard it, and if it was anybody else, he'd be talking that shit just like he does and did all day today or yesterday about everything else that was going on except for his shit. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, and they probably be looking at him like, here he go again. Up in the locker room, looking at us. They probably tell him, stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. No, it's okay. I'm a YouTube creator, and I'm just like Ricky Smiley and stuff. I do pranks as a prank. I'm not really watching you take a shower. Ugh, gross. Anyway, y'all, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna try to take a nap before I get back into work, and I got more emails I got downloaded and stuff from work anyway. But y'all have a wonderful night. Thank y'all so much for being with me. I'll post something tomorrow for the giveaway since y'all want to act funny. You want to talk shit? You want to run your mouth? I'm just kidding. But thank y'all so much. You know what I'm saying? Even though y'all allergic to giveaways, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all being there. I appreciate you, Caramel, Caramel, Them Slick. I appreciate Roger Davis. I know you, hopefully you getting some rest by this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate everybody who stopped by, who dropped down, who peeked in, you know, who came by and did drive-by shooting. Even though I don't feel nothing, I feel good. I feel intact and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jay Wilson. I'm sure you've been here the whole time. Fell asleep, gonna wake up to it, whatever it is. Alone, regardless, but we have kept you company. But yeah, I appreciate everybody. Thank you, Egyptian Goddess, for coming by. Thank you, Focus on You, Chrissy Darrow. You know, thank you, Daria, for coming by. I'm trying to make sure I see everybody, but y'all know what it is. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody in the clouds. T. Daniel. I appreciate everybody who came by, showed love in whichever way. And I'm gonna go because y'all know I will ramble on. And let's see what will be the outro video. Where's my little? We'll just do this one. All right, then we click it. Good night, y'all. I love y'all. It's been fun.